Hey, and we're live.
Penis.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dungeon Delinquents. I am Fire, and I'm joined today with the whole crew for Prima. We're going to be jumping back into Prima. It's been a little while since we've actually played a game of Prima. I don't remember exactly how long it's been, but it's been a little bit. You'll notice that there's no cameras. We're still having problems with the multicam stuff. I don't know if we're going to have a solution for that anytime soon, so I'm just going to assume that there's only going to be one person on cam
Probably
usually.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunate. But let's do a little bit quick recap because we probably need it for this. So Prima, when we guys left off, you guys had just gotten finished with Paramount. You guys had come out of the Shard and been put to jail actually, because of your infractions of sneaking into the Shard against the will of the leader. Um, you guys went to
That
the
won't be a
water
problem
world thing.
anymore.
Yeah, it shouldn't really be a problem anymore because when you guys got into jail, you guys immediately, well, not immediately, after several days, you escaped from jail because the city or the Shard of Paramount was under attack by some kind of strange dog-like void creatures. Uh,
Yeah, I don't think I was here for that stream, but
I don't think you
yeah,
were
I
either.
heard.
Um,
Yeah.
so you managed to escape the city with a bunch of refugees. Actually, people were loading onto ships, and the city burned in the distance. With a prime was actually flying around. It was a giant fly that seemed to be attracted to
Yeah,
the
that's
death and
right.
destruction of the city itself. Which you guys did successfully determine that primes weren't supposed to be able to get close to cities. And it was like literally right over top of the city. So stuff is changing. Shit's going wrong.
Weren't
You
they normally
also
like fended off from the city, or were they just like naturally not allowed?
the shard actually prevented them from getting close. Now the shards aren't doing that
Okay.
anymore. But the shards have also increased their radius of influence as well. That was something else that had happened. You guys also learned that the Nevershire was destroyed as well. That actually happened sometime while you guys were in the shard. And
It was like a couple
The
months,
lake people.
right?
no,
Being the
you were not
shard.
in the shard for very long. No, the time did not seem to
Yeah,
go very fast or anything like that. It was only like a day or two.
gotcha.
Um,
Okay.
and you also learned, kind of before you went into the shard, that misfortune is kind of following y'all to some degree, and that there's kind of some thoughts that maybe what you guys are doing aren't really beneficial for the shards. Um, so it's kind of hit or miss because there's good and bad that comes along with this change. However, when
Yeah.
we left off, you guys were in airship shortly outside of the city. I don't think that you guys had fully determined where you guys were going to be taking the refugees to, but you did state that your next destination was going to be Bleak Guard. So, how are we going to handle
I
the
know.
refugees? I
I
will
know we
say
had
that you
talked
talked
about
about
going to the
the,
lighthouse.
but that is not enough space for the amount of people. That is not even close to
Right.
enough space.
Well, I think we talked about the lighthouse to just like get a like plan with like maybe people in charge.
What about the Nevershire that's uninhabited right now? Yeah, Nevershire?
I didn't say the Nevershire was uninhabited. I said it was destroyed.
It was destroyed.
Creatures came out of the lake.
Well,
Sandstone?
our best options at this point are Summerhold or Deep Hall. What do you guys think?
And just so that you guys know, you do not have to accompany the refugees to wherever they're going. If you're planning on going to Bleak Guard, you can go without them. They can make it on their own.
Well, I know we have refugees on our ship.
Yes, but you guys also gathered outside of the city and people could like move around between the ships and stuff like that. There's plenty of space for the refugees to go on and you guys can go about your business.
Yeah.
So,
I will say, if it was possible, if people wanted to come with us, I'd let them, but they'd be put to work.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I agree with that.
If you leave it up to the general consensus of the people that are there, they're going to want to go to Summerhold. Summerhold and Paramount have long been standing friends because of their proximity to one another. In fact, after the events, you guys can already see in the distance, though they're not close enough to interact with it anyway. You can already see in the distance ships coming from Summerhold to check it out. You know what I'm saying? So Summerhold is already dispatching fleet. So
yeah. I just meant if like anybody wanted to stay on the ship with us.
They want to stay with their families and stuff of that nature, which families and stuff are going to Summerhold.
Right.
So
We've
We're
heard
not
that
family.
the Nevershire fell.
We're fucking heroes.
I'm
This
sorry,
place
what
is
was that, Sam?
falling. I was just saying, like, we've heard that the Nevershire has fallen.
Yes.
This place is
Fallen.
getting all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
What about? Did you say we heard anything about Summerhold and the one dwarven one?
Deep Hall.
We haven't heard.
They
Deep
are
Hall.
still intact as far as you can tell, but the lead dude from Paramount, when you guys were talking to him, did indicate that there was probably more happening than you guys realized at those places. He indicated he basically indicated with Summerhold that you had bumped out the entire leading royal family, and he asked you what happened to them, implying that maybe bad things happened to those people. And then in Deep Hall, he also indicated that work is like up to like a high fever there, and greed is at an all-time high in Deep Hall because they have better access to their mines. So he kind of indicated that maybe not all is as sunshine and rainbows as you might think it is.
Yeah.
But no, there's no indication that either of those places have been attacked.
Gotcha. I guess our status of heroes is kind of depleting a little bit.
Anisio wants to let the party know. He says,
No.
I
You're
feel
nameless.
like okay, so Nameless says, I feel like we really need to go to Deep Hall. Chode's there.
No, he isn't. You know that too.
Oh.
You guys did hear that Chode came to Paramount looking for y'all and couldn't find you.
Okay, well, the Nameless has nothing to say. I have no opinion either
Sorry,
way.
you guys.
Such is the party.
I did have to remind you of that though, because you guys were told that one of your former party members was looking for you in Paramount, and there was only one. So
That was before we arrived, right?
Yep.
Well, it's like this. We knew that things were probably going to start happening once we start carrying this out. I say we continue.
Carl will add into that. He says that if it's true that doing what we're doing will remove magic from the world, there will be negative consequences, of course.
Absolutely, but at least we'll have life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Humanity will go on.
I say we continue fucking shit up with these other shards. There's not much we can do now.
Selfish of me, but I have family in Bleakguard I would like to check on. I know it might not be the best idea to check on them, but I would like to.
Oh. I mean, that can be our next one.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's go to Bleakguard.
Everybody else.
I mean, if anybody has any family, we should go before things get too serious. Our death is inevitable.
As of 25 years ago, I had family in Bleakguard.
Yeah, my family's dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Kobolds are very short lifespan individuals.
Okay. So you guys are going to, the refugees are going to fly off to meet the oncoming Summerhold group and fly on to Summerhold. You guys are going to be going on to Bleak Hall. Nobody chooses to come with y'all to Bleakguard. Just so you know, everybody chooses to go to Summerhold. So fly directly there, I'm assuming? Okay, let's see here.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3.
That way, I figured this is the one that looks closest to Borgor.
What is that? 5 days travel? Yeah, that's 5 days flight. It looks like. So make sure to take the proper supplies away. Yeah. I'm going to ask for a perception check. Not much is going to happen on the flight there, but there is a chance to see something. So I am going to ask for a perception check from everybody. If we could get one. Ooh, very good job, Fred.
Yeah. First roll.
Somebody rolled as the party location.
That was
Let me
me.
delete that one.
Sorry,
It's okay. It's
I
okay. I understand. I do. I get that one.
I also have the fox. I don't know why I have the fox. I was wondering why my perception was 0, by the way.
No, I should probably hang on. Oop. Sure.
Okay. So Fred, you're gonna be the person that spots it. Okay. As you guys are flying along, you notice something a bit odd. Okay. Um, so you notice that large amounts of birds throughout the whole trip are like hanging out around your airship. Now it's normal birds, you know, things like albatross and long flight birds, you know, but they seem to be really interested in your ship. They don't actually do anything bad, you know, they're just kind of hanging around the ship. But it's an odd thing to see because normally the birds would stay well and clear from airships flying around because they're relatively dangerous to be around, honestly. So other people would probably notice this, but not in a way that's like super big. Like Saber and Blorger would notice that there's an unusual amount of birds, and Anesia would see the birds, but maybe not make the correlation that there's a whole bunch of them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Hey,
I would-
Fred, Blorger, can you make sure we don't end up with any bird strikes on the propellers?
Well,
bird.
Just
I can
keep an
try.
eye out for them.
Would I find this weird? Probably, yeah, weird.
Make a nature check.
Okay. Let's see here.
Oh, I should unpause the game too. Sorry. Whoop.
Nature, where's nature? There it is.
Butters will enjoy his nap. Don't worry.
Oh, Butters.
I ruled a 13.
No, nothing weird about it, as far as you can tell.
Just an
Just a lot of
unusual
birds.
amount of birds.
Just a lot more
Okay.
birds than you've ever seen flying around the ship.
You can probably, kill some for food.
Well, oh, for food, don't we have plenty? But what's the point of
Yeah,
us wasting money? You know,
I
when
think
we can
I think
restock.
we're good.
nature. But yeah, they're probably like
But
not good birds. Like,
we only have enough provisions for 14 days. Just saying.
that's when we just eat you.
Who says we'll make it
Ah.
to 14 days, Blorger?
Fuck you.
I mean, you're enough to sustain 14 more.
So is there anything that anybody wants to do during this trip? Like, because you guys are going to be on the boat for several days at this point. I will say that Carl is spending most of his time in his room reading. He is like fervishly reading on stuff. It seems that the attack kind of shook him up a bit. What you got?
Something.
Yeah.
I want to spend a couple days trying to figure out that pistol because it's frustrating me.
Okay. I think that you can identify.
We never actually got it.
I think that we can just identify it after spending several days with it.
Oh yeah, that's right. How did Ryan's whole curse thing go? Was there any change to that?
We never figured out what the weapon was, other than it cannot leave his person.
And that it goes through shit and then explodes
Oh,
on the
yep.
inside.
Okay, so after a certain amount of time, it's just an automatic success. Yes. Okay, so boop, I have identified it into your inventory.
It'll just be me and Grill piloting the ship, and whenever we swap, I just take the gun and just.
Okay, is it? When I open my character sheet, it's doing that weird party location bullshit thing.
You'll have to open up your character from the actual actors tab.
Yeah.
In fact, I could probably just take us over to Theater of the Mind. So
there we go.
That would fix that problem.
Oh, motherfucker. Yeah.
There, that should fix that problem.
Yeah.
I can read what it does, but what is the name? Because I don't have any idea what the fucking name is because I can't read that.
It says it's a sunken pistol. Here, I'll read the stuff for you. Okay, real quick for you.
Yeah, I say because this shit.
The sunken pistol.
I can read the description fine because it's like white text on a black background, but the name I couldn't read it all.
Yeah, I'll read it for everybody for the purposes, including the stream. The sunken pistol is imbued with the unfulfilled desires and insatiable greed of its previous wielder, a notorious pirate drowned in sea. Once a beautiful and artistically wrought weapon, a sunken pistol was coated in a fine layer of dried salt and encrusted with barnacles. Each shot fired from this is +1 striking dragon mouth pistol is now coated in a layer of salty ectoplasm and has the effects of Ghost Touch rune. You can shoot the sunken pistol underwater even when using black powder ammunition. The sunken pistol urges you to amass a hoard of treasure even a dragon would be proud of. The methods used to acquire these riches matter not to the greedy pirate pistol so long as you amass the hoard excessive wealth. Above all else, the sunken pistol desires a return of its own treasure, which might rest in the wreck of its sunken ship, hold, or be hidden on a dangerous island. In pursuit of treasure, a sunken pistol offers nautical and navigation advice to you, which it hasn't done just yet. Though it refuses such aid during less lucrative ventures. If you prove a profitable partner, the sunken pistol will aid you in combat by demoralizing your opponents. If you prove charitable and unwilling to retrieve its treasure, the sunken pistol will turn its ire onto you, demoralizing you during combat until you relent. If you repeatedly refuse the sunken pistol, it would be wise to not accept water breathing from it, as it might attempt to drown you, or to allow you to be passed on, or to allow it to be passed on to a more suitable wielder. And then there's some stuff that it can do, which I won't get into.
I mean, technically, he would be water breathing.
Yep.
In the very literal sense.
Yep.
Anyways, it hasn't gotten to that level of familiarity with him yet. It's still working on that stuff, but yeah.
I mean, I would assume based off just the horde we have on the ship.
So now I got to worry about
fairly
Victor making little side quests for me because my pistol's gonna be like, "Hey, go get that, go do it."
Well, I would be worried about where you found it, considering one of those requirements.
Yeah,
you found it in a shard.
Its own loot.
Okay.
So where would its hoard be?
In that shard.
In the void.
Oh yeah, the void.
Oh, yay!
Yep. Yay!
Yeah, if I die, I die. I've had a good run.
Yep. Okay, so anyways, we're going to fast forward a couple of days then, since nobody else has anything else that they want to do. The birds. What? Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna spend time with Carl if you wanted to, teaching him how to use the gun I gave him.
Oh yeah, that's fine. He does absolutely. He picks it up pretty quickly too. So that's fine. But anyways, when you guys do arrive at Bleak Guard, I'm gonna share a. What the hell? Fuck off.
Sorry, that's just my daily things.
I don't give a fuck.
Fuck.
Whoa.
You need to calm down. Region. Okay.
You bully me. Why you bully me?
Why you bully me?
Okay, does everybody see a map of Bleak Guard?
Yeah.
Hold up on the stream too. Yes, it did.
Yes.
Welcome to Bleak Guard. Okay, so Goose, you lived here, so you know how Bleak Guard is. Bleak Guard is one large city with a lot of small hamlets that are almost completely useless, scattered about. Okay. Bleak Guard is in a tough area. It does mostly farming. But like the area is very rocky soil, so the farms are bad. But the main portion of the population lives in Bleak Guard, which is the name of the capital city of the Shard, and also the location of the Shard. You also know what the Shard is. It is the White Arch. Okay, it is located in the very center of the city. It is a small white arch. That
in the inner city?
Yeah, it's in the inner city. Yep.
Okay. The party also notices as we get close to Bleak Guard, Saber very much fancies up. Kind of like he was at the party, but not as extravagant in a way.
Okay.
This is rich people here.
He powdered his nose today.
I sure did.
So no, it is. Bleak Guard is not known for its wealth, even though it is a trade center. They are not known for their wealth. What Bleak Guard is known for is being a very stoic people. They are one of the people who have lived in the harshest of climates. Even the Nevershire was more accommodating than Bleak Guard is. Bleak Guard is not a great place for people to live.
His outfit just goes more from simple clothing to like silks.
Yes.
And higher quality fabrics.
Yes. Also, another thing that the Bleak Guard people are known for is being somewhat militant. They don't really involve themselves with war or fighting or anything like that. but they do a lot of hunting to survive kind of things, so they are most of the people are able to hold their own, including the women of the city, who oftentimes are very good swordsmen.
So no murder hoboing.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Bleakguard is also known for one of the places to not have an active guard because people are responsible for their own defense. There you go.
Interesting.
Sounds about right.
So yeah. Yeah. Goose, you would know that in order to land an airship in the area, you do have to land it in the Southern River, and that airships are not allowed over top of the city. So
yeah, I'll make
easy.
sure that I'll just do it by the book.
Mm-hmm.
Why no airships around the city? Over.
They're just not allowed.
It's kind of like,
oh, shoot that motherfucker down.
yeah.
Like I said, they're responsible for caring for their own stuff.
Don't want a breach of airspace kind of thing. So
they're responsible for keeping their own defenses. So, yep.
It's a security purpose. That's about it.
Will you intercept me?
I would intercept me.
Yeah.
R22.
Intercept me. 3 of us know what that is.
Well, these big ass walls would imply
just saber during an airship fight. Would you intercept me?
I'd intercept me.
I don't think just a few civilians could build these big ass walls.
So you'd be surprised.
They're an industrious folk. They're an industrious folk. Like as you guys are flying over, you notice that most of the buildings here are made out of stone, or the cheaper buildings are made out of log, like straight log. You don't see like the typical plaster houses or like the half stones or anything like that. It's almost entirely full stone structures or log buildings.
That's a good thing Ember doesn't exist.
What's like the racial diversity in the city? Like, I know my family was like kobolds, but
they don't have much. Like, there are some of the more monstrous races, but this is a vastly humanocentric city. Typically speaking, actually, the non-humans are they stand out, and for that reason, they often excel because they stand out. You know, so it's not it's not odd at all that you're up there in the echelon. You know. So anyways, you guys do land near a dock. The docks are actually, they're not pictured on this map. They're downriver from the Cedar Market. If you see that river that kind of goes off the bottom of the screen, they're downriver from there. Typically speaking, the airships are kept away from the city, and you take like rowboats and stuff like that into the city, like gondola styles where they have the long stick that pushes them along. Are just kind of left available for anybody to use. You know what I'm saying? So, Carl, when you guys land, he says, I think it's wise that I stay with the ship since we're so far away from the city. Plus, I have some research to do. So. If you do need me to come into the city with you, I have no problem with doing that. But if it's all the same to you, I wouldn't mind sitting this one out.
I don't think it'll be a problem. But personally, rest of the party can speak on it though.
He needs to stay here to get work done. Let him stay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel comfortable being by yourself? Do you need me to stay back?
I have the problem.
Protection.
Thankfully, Fred has been teaching me how to better defend myself. And honestly, people in the people in Bleakguard aren't often ones to start fights with others, so I don't think that it'll be a problem at all. In fact, oftentimes Bleakguard people are known to come to the defense of others. So.
Yeah. And now just remember though, if all else fails, where did I tell you to punch and then run?
The dick? I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay, the dick. Got it. Cool.
There you go. Punch the dick and
get right in the dick and get out.
Shoot them there.
Or shoot him there. Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
So okay, so are you guys going to be piling on to? Sorry.
If someone comes up here and asks who you're affiliated with, say you're affiliated with House Begrax.
Will do. He writes that down. Okay. So you guys going to be getting y'all are getting onto one of the gondolas, I'm guessing, and going upriver. The river flows against you going into the city, but not hard. And honestly, it's not that much of a problem. Up ahead, you can see the large walls of the city looming in front of you, and beyond that, the mountain range to the west of the city. And off of that mountain range, a rather large waterfall flows down in several steps. You can actually see it in the map. It's labeled as Deadfall into the top right. By the way, if you're wondering orientation, the top of this map is actually west. So just keep that in mind.
So Deadfall's to the west.
Deadfall is to the west, yes. So,
Okay.
I probably should have put a compass to show that, but yeah, north is to the right. But anyways, as you guys progress forward, you go through large rolling fields of wheat that are in golden stages of growth right now, being as it is like late autumn, and the harvest is underway. Eventually, the wheat fields break into dry grass plains that are only a small distance between the fields and the city proper, where you start seeing buildings. On the outer reaches of the city, you see log constructed houses, often 2 to 3 stories tall, but cramped. Like tall and cramped buildings is what you typically see here. And it also breaks way further as you're swimming.
You need to pull your map up on stream.
Did it close it?
Yeah.
It auto closed.
It did.
I don't know why I did that. Sorry about that. But as you're progressing further up past those buildings to where you can actually dock the gondolas, you find yourselves into a brightly colored marketplace. Stalls litter the area, making a twisting avenue of market stalls, various colored tent roofed markets. Think Middle Eastern style, coming off of the sides of other buildings. You'll have like little slope down fabric roofs that have colored stripes on them and things of that nature. And for a market, while it is bustling and there's a lot of people here, it's relatively quiet actually for a market, though maybe not surprising for the Bleak Guard. As you all are approaching the dock, there is a dwarf standing on the dock waiting. He's an elderly dwarf. I will actually share a picture of him. I'm going to close the picture of Bleak Guard for now. And I will open.
Is he going to be hot?
He better be. Borger getting kind of horny.
You're showing us a picture of who?
An old dwarf.
That guy.
Oh, yeah, he's hot.
He's attractive. Yeah, I like him.
No, he's not.
He is standing there on the dock, just kind of watching you as you dock.
Hot.
I know this person.
Make a recall knowledge society.
I'll lean over to Grill. Is like, my luck will be like Nevershire when we first arrived there. Watch your coin.
Nope.
Do I know this person?
Anybody here can make a recall knowledge society.
Recall. Okay, I mean,
You just roll society.
One time I rolled a 2.
Oh, I doubt I get this.
Let me see.
Nope.
Where is society? There it
Fred,
is.
he looks familiar to you, Fred. He looks really familiar to you. Same with Grill. Like, there's something oddly familiar about this dwarf. So as you guys are docking, are you going to say anything to the dwarf that is just standing there watching you? He waves in return.
Do I know you?
You can't have our gold.
Huh?
No, wrong city, Blorger. Wrong city.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I can't trust people nowadays.
I suppose I am a little bit odd looking comparatively, but I sure remember you. And he kind of chuckles as he walks closer. But I suppose that introductions are due again. I've been looking for you for some time. He gives a deep bow.
Jode?
Yes, it's I, Chodilius.
Jode?
Jode?
Anybody here knows
go,
enough to know that he should not look this old. It has been it has been plus 20 years, but he's a dwarf. He should not look this old.
Did I meet Chode?
Yes. Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Briefly, but yes, you did.
Here we go.
Hey,
What?
why do you look this old?
Well, I think that takes a little bit of explanation. Perhaps we should go find a place to sit down and have a drink. Catch up on times.
Yeah, I'm sure your legs are killing you, man.
Oh,
What's wrong with your hair?
Time takes its toll, I suppose, but we can discuss it more. Don't worry. You also notice, just in talking to him, that Chode is not the same dwarf. While he seems a little bit jovial and stuff of that nature, he doesn't have the same level of energy that Chode used to have. Something has happened to this dwarf, obviously.
Interesting.
He's seen some shit.
Would you like me to carry you? I will.
I'm
will
definitely
happily
not
carry
old
you.
enough to need a
For
carry.
old
He gets
time's
around well
sake,
enough as far
Chode.
as you can see, but he's just old looking. You guys park up the gondola, and I'm assuming that you guys are going to follow him as he takes you guys to a tavern.
Oh yeah.
He walks through. He walks you through Seedon Market for a little while. He seems to know his way fairly well. And eventually, you guys find yourselves in a quiet tavern. Probably not the most popular tavern in the world, but also not well traveled. You go inside. The tavern's. Hold on, I need to figure out what the tavern's name is because I forget the name of it. 1 second.
Hurry up, auto-generate it.
I know the tavern's name. It's blah 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
I have numbers. How many blocks is this thing made out of?
What? Did you say how many blocks it's made of?
I was being a dick. I said I for numbers.
The tavern's name is the Whitewash.
Why is
I'm
it named
not
the
sure.
Whitewash?
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. Anyways,
Okay.
it's a small
Chode,
tavern. Sorry, what?
Oh, I was just gonna talk to Chode.
Let me describe the tavern first. The tavern is a small tavern, stone building, sunk into the ground somewhat, which is actually fairly common for taverns. It helps keep them cool. As you step into it, the air inside is cool, crisp, and smells sweetly of meads and other ales. And it has kind of like that beer smell, like that yeasty smell to it. Sorry, Babs. Because they obviously do brewing here. It's a nice tavern, but it's not populated. Like, there's a guy behind the bar, and there's like one wench, like tavern wench, walking about cleaning tables and stuff. But you guys are the only patrons in this bar at the time. And you guys sit. You follow Chode to a table that is sat far away from the others in the bar. Again, not common of Chode. So he takes a seat, and the wench comes over as you guys sit down and asks for orders if anybody wants anything. Chode does say that he will purchase. It's on him.
Take
I'll
something
take
mild for right now.
everything. I'm just.
Chode can afford it.
orders.
He's actually rather wealthy.
2 of the biggest mugs of mead that you can get, the strongest.
They actually have a raspberry honey mead that is like a specialty for this time of season because the raspberries are like kind of trying to get used up before they go bad. So you'll get 2 very large raspberry honey meads at that point, and they are delicious.
I'll take a me-sized raspberry.
Absolutely. Anybody else?
Water.
Fair enough. So after the bar wench walks away and returns with drinks, Chode kind of gives a slight chuckle. Says, "So, where should we begin? It's been some time since I've seen you all."
How did you beat us here? You were just in
Piermount.
I can't remember. Piermount. Thank you.
Yeah, well, when you've been around trying to get around as much as I have, you find ways. You notice he twiddles with a ring on his finger when he says that. You can suspect magic is involved.
Fucking magic.
No, hey, thanks for him.
Hello, Isabel.
What's your life been like since? What have you done?
It's been a bit strange, I suppose. I mean, to look at me, I suppose that you could tell that obviously some strange things have occurred. As you know, I left the party in Deep Hall to return to my people, but unfortunately I was eventually forced out. Not by them, mind you, but by me. They wished to keep me, but I would not see my people suffer just to have me in my tow. As you probably have been no doubt made aware of yourself, misfortune follows those that deal with the void. As it has followed me, and as no doubt it has followed you, I've heard tell of what happened in Paramount.
Mm-hmm.
It was very tragic and unfortunate.
At least those that survived were able to get out. I'm just going to give y'all Kitty Cam because she wants to be seen.
You too, Victor?
Okay.
Morty.
Yeah. Kitty Cam for the stream.
Oh, there he goes.
Okay, but I suppose you guys have questions also of my appearance. I assure you I am not as old as my appearance gives away. I'm still a rather young dwarf, actually.
Surely 25 years haven't been that cruel.
They've been crueler than maybe most would think. Unfortunately, I've had to give up my bardic ways. The songs and the lyrics that would come from me had this effect, and he indicates himself. They brought not happiness, but sorrow and death. I've taken on the role of a dirge, singing only for the dead.
Well, at least you're still singing.
I fear that I can't even do that anymore. I worry that my next song may well be my last.
Would you sing us one?
Oh my fucking god.
Wow.
Damn.
What a
How
dick
about you
move.
just you basically just said
No,
how about you
not
just
even like
KYS?
that.
That's literally what you
No,
just said.
that's not what I'm saying.
Guess I'll die.
I was literally just
Yes,
about to
I'll
ask if you, for old time's sake, to sing us a song.
He literally just said if I sing a song I'll die.
No,
You
he
go,
doesn't. He didn't say that he
"Ding."
will. He fears that it will be his last.
How
I think
about we heard that you were looking for us?
No,
Is there?
I just wanted to make sure that you all were doing well. I started looking for you when I heard of your disappearances in Nevershire, seeing if you guys had popped up elsewhere. I figured if I'm only good for the dead, I suppose that, well, maybe I could be of some use to you.
Have you heard what we're facing? The choice between life and magic.
No, please explain.
Well, it all started.
Yeah.
So anyways, it started
you see
last.
this? This is me. And
It all started when I was a young kobold.
Long time ago.
I'm just gonna go ahead and explain to Chode everything. He's a trusted old party member.
Well, the bard in Cho definitely shines through when you start telling the tale, and he listens to every word. And despite his old appearance, the youth in his eyes glints with that sparkle of adventure that you used to remember. But unfortunately, the songs have taken their toll, as well as the void has taken its toll on Chode, and he is not the same dwarf that you used to know. And the sparkle fades when the story does. He nods and says, "A difficult
that I
choice."
used to know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, a difficult choice to be
didn't
sure,
have to
but
go.
I feel that you've made the correct one.
Also, the mad scholar is dead.
Yes, I got to speak with him actually shortly. I actually attended his funeral. I got to speak with him shortly before he passed away. He was concerned about stirrings in the void. It actually made me worry for a while that you were trapped there.
That might have been around the same time we were in the void.
Yeah.
Carl's with us.
Yeah,
Have you seen him?
what's
He's
up?
hot.
He's hot.
I
So
saw him
hot.
last time I saw him was during the funeral. He didn't take it well. But
Yeah.
Wait,
I can
I
imagine.
did hear that he moved on from Summerhold with you all though.
Yes.
Okay.
He's back at the airship right now. Saying he had some unfinished research he needed to get done real quick.
Understand.
So
I might go
Maybe you'd
pay
like to
him a
meet him.
visit.
with the events going on, he's been busy in the books.
I may go and pay him a visit soon. So
You're more than welcome.
Okay. Gate
You can
showed.
join us if you'd like.
Yes. What does it say?
All's well that you've come and searched this entire continent for us all these years, but it can't just be to say, hey, yo, checking up on you.
Oh no, it was to verify that you guys were aware of what can happen to us. You know, he's been fucking destroyed by what happened. You know, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Like he's coming to warn, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And also after he, like you'd said earlier, after you guys disappeared in the Nevershire, he was concerned.
Yeah.
Well,
So what you're saying, we're going to soon start looking like that.
I can't tell what will happen, but I come with warning that the void will eventually take us. I feel that
I don't
once
know
we're
about.
tainted, there's no going
No, we're
Well,
trying
I
to
don't know
prevent
about
that.
I don't know about my companions, but I don't think that this is gonna come out good for any of us. Maybe for the
Yeah.
future generations, but not us. I
back. For
don't
the greater
expect
good.
to. I don't expect to see another 20 years.
We do what we must for the people.
I don't half
Oh.
the time expect to see tomorrow.
Well,
Pretty book much.
and also, since I've met you here in Bleak Falls, I'm sure that I could be at least of some service to you here. I know that you will have a difficult time getting to the Shard, for one. The inner city is completely closed off.
Let me guess. They heard that we're coming or something.
No, they don't seem to care much about y'all at all. They heard about the events that happened in Piermount and are concerned for their own safety.
It's the same shit. They didn't know we did.
They just
It's it's not you that they're concerned about. It's the void that they're concerned about, so to speak.
Right.
The
Type
interaction
of
with the
different
void.
shit.
As far as I
I'm a
can
void
tell,
magnet.
as far as I can tell, the people of Bleakguard seem to be on your side, actually, including the nobility and such.
Interesting.
However, convincing the people of Bleakguard to open the gates for you may be a different deal entirely.
Open the gate. No.
Chode, I don't know how much of my personal past you know, but do you know if my family's doing okay?
Forgive me, what's the
Probably
name
the
of your
only
family?
family of kobolds in the city, House Begrax.
He scratches his beard for a minute and says, "Not a house I've heard of in my time here, though to be fair, I've only spent a few days in the city."
When I was here last, we were a family of silk traders. The nobility actually, we rised in the nobility because we sold to nobles.
I actually seem to recall something. Did you not leave a message in Deepal for your family?
Did.
It was returned, never received.
Really?
I hope that does not bode ill for the status of your family.
Well,
we can always walk to your house.
It's in the inner city.
Can.
All of the nobility live in the inner city.
God damn it.
It's not a matter of if they're going to let us in. We're going to get in anyway because we have to do what we have to do.
Go get in there.
I
You
had a
gonna make it
feeling
the
that was the
easy
thought
way?
that you might have.
Or the hard way.
But
I do want to say if more than 25 years ago is the last time I saw my family, I at least left on good terms.
That's good. That's good.
So.
Well, Chodelius, how about what does it look like inside of the city? Are things peaceful?
Yeah, they're peaceful.
Have they changed?
I don't know because I've never visited Bleakguard before this, honestly. This is my first time in Bleakguard, but I can tell you that the people in the inner city are tense and prepared. Not unfriendly. I've actually gained access to the inner city myself. Perhaps that might be how I can be of use to you. State your case, and I will take it forward to see if I can get you an audience with the lords of this land.
Well, you can tell them that we're here to save the world. How's that pretty good? Case to state.
I think they'll need more than that.
We were given a hard choice, and we chose life.
We might as well try to do it the right way first.
Would you share the choice with them?
Absolutely.
Only with probably select few.
Well, I won't be speaking to any but the court. And Lord Elmer.
It's something.
Can the court
And yes,
trust
the
him?
Lord's name is Elmer. Yes.
Elmer.
Elmer.
Food.
Elmer's glue.
My picture of him got fucked up too, so I don't think I actually have a picture of him, but it's
I
okay.
swear, if you pull up a bottle of glue, I'm gonna laugh.
No. That's what I should have put his picture as. That would have been good.
Was that the same Lord that was in charge when I was here last? No.
No, it is not.
I don't think we should tell everybody about the choice, but I do think it's a good idea just to gain access and do what we need to do. However, Chode, Saber is really he needs to know about his family. Is there any way you could inquire about them before you go and reach out to the court?
I'll do what I can, yes, of course. Any way that I can be of assistance. Me having access to the inner city will no doubt be useful to you. I will do what I can.
Are you joining back up with us? Are you staying with us? Or are you leaving after all this is done?
My adventuring days are long gone. Without my song and music, I can no longer use magic.
You can still stay with us and enjoy life on an airship. It may not be much of a life or a long life, but I mean, you were a part of this party before I was.
Well, perhaps I should share the other part of the story. The true reason that I began to roam and search for you in the first place. I find myself unable to stay in one place for long without misfortune following. If I stay around the same faces for too long, they feel the bite of the void. That's why I had to leave Deep Hall. Never will return.
Well,
we've already been bitten, Chode.
Each other.
Yeah.
We're all
Yeah.
already
Yes,
touched.
but I'm concerned in my advanced state that I will bring misfortune.
Chode, we're all going downhill. We might as well do it together.
I'll
I don't
consider.
think you're going to convince us otherwise, Chode.
He leaves it at I will consider.
Carl
Hey,
needs
tell
help
us
with
what
getting
it is.
Punch.
Chode,
Listen.
you knew these guys before I did. You know they'll drag you onto that airship whether you want to or not.
He
Heck yeah.
kind of goes, "Yeah, you're right." You know, he just doesn't say anything.
I just kind of like nudge Blorger, look at him like, you know what to do when the time comes.
Anyways, he says, standing up and putting down some gold for the winch. Yeah. It's getting late in the day, so if I'm going to get started on this stuff, I should start right away.
Would you like any company to the inner city?
You won't be able to join me until I can get you guys some kind of entry. They will not allow you to enter.
Should we meet you back here at the bar, or where do we need to meet you?
I could meet you on the ship if you like. I wouldn't mind seeing Carl.
Okay.
You'll know which one it is. You'll know which one it is, trust me.
I'll be back with you in the morning,
ship.
unless if something gets in the way.
No, he met us on a gondola.
Just enjoy.
that's right.
Well, he knows. He knows. Like everybody knew you guys were coming at that point. They saw the ship, you know. And your ship
In
stands
the distance,
out.
you're like, God damn.
Yeah, we know that shit. But yeah, so he can definitely find you guys again. In the meantime, the outer city is completely open to you all. I would recommend
shopping.
Yeah, I would recommend taking full advantage of this trade center for what it is.
Hey Sam, how much moolah do we have to spend?
I'll be seeing you soon, friends, he says as he waves and walks away.
Bye, Chode.
Bye, Chode. We love you.
Yay, love Chode. Don't hate me, Babs. I love you.
Just remember, that was my baby. I birthed that baby from my brain.
Yep, sure did.
The gold that is not on everybody else, this is just the gold that we've accumulated together, besides what's on each individual, is 9,044.
Okay. And what tier are we allowed to buy to, Victor?
So you guys are in a trade center. You can get okay, so you don't even have to ask about commons, obviously. You guys can find up to your level in equipment at this point, so level 7. You cannot find anything else beyond that. You can get up to rare, but you need to talk to me about anything that isn't common and see whether it's okay or not. So spend a little bit of time shopping.
I think since Victor's finally trying to kill us, we need some upgrades. Like,
yes, I'm actually going to have a little bit of a chat with the stream, not with y'all while y'all are looking at shopping and stuff. I talked to them off camera. We are entering a part of the game. We're past halfway on the campaign. Okay. They may not even realize that we're past halfway on the campaign, but we're actually getting closer to the end of the campaign because things are going to be advancing rapidly. Shit's going down, like in the world. And if you guys couldn't tell by the destruction of 2 major shard cities in the area, shit's going down, you know. And the changes that they are creating are beginning to affect the world. After the halfway point in most campaigns, I stop pulling punches and I'm ready to just go swinging full tilt. But in this case, like, I'm actively trying to kill the party at this point. Now, I'm not doing anything unfair. They can handle everything that I'm throwing at them in some degree, but they have to be smart about it. I did warn that this session is a potential party wipe because it is a very difficult stuff going down. There's really bad shit that's about to happen. So, yeah. Also, they're probably about to get some lore. It's not going to be like I'm just going to tell the lore, but we're going to have some lore dump events going on. So I kind of hinted at that before session, but I probably shouldn't have. So yeah. So just be prepared. Yeah. Prepare. It's all about being prepared. And remember that oftentimes in fights, it's not about beating the fight, it's about surviving or winning the fight in that regard. Just keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Hey Victor, in this city, does anyone sell armor potency runes? Because I cannot craft them myself because I don't meet the tier in crafting.
I believe so.
I just didn't know there's a cost for basic rune stones. I just didn't know to what tier of potency runes they would have. Because in the book,
the highest
well,
you
I
could
guess
get
I'd
would be
only be
1.
able to a +1. Okay.
Yep, the highest you would be able to get is +1 because after that they become too high of level.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I didn't read that far ahead in it. Okay. I'll have to mark that down.
Also, going ahead and give y'all self a hero point because we're an hour in. I know it doesn't feel like it, but we are.
Garrett, how are you looking on time?
What?
Good answer.
Minutes.
Oh, okay.
18.
He probably won't be around for when any kind of combat breaks out, just so y'all know.
Okay.
Just keep that in mind.
Honestly, I think I should, even though I'm proficient in armor, a lot of armors, like my strength is 7, so I can't wear most armors.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Pathfinder, for those that only understand D&D speak, Pathfinder does have strength requirements on some armors, which prevents you from wearing certain armors if you have low strength. So that's an old school D&D
sell
thing
a normal
too.
crossbow and it's 3 gold pieces. It would be like
half
1 gold piece, 5 silver.
Good armors for
yeah, it's a 10 to 1 ratio as you drop down on pieces. So 10 silver pieces, 1 gold piece, 10 copper pieces is 1 silver piece.
I'm looking up good armor for low.
And then 10 gold pieces is a platinum, but you almost never see platinum. Platinum's exceptionally rare.
I don't even know what options I have for unarmored stuff.
So I got myself a repeating crossbow, so you know, can shoot multiple times before I need to reload.
Yep.
That actually is really a good idea.
Fuck it.
I was looking for better armor.
Anyway.
Now, just remind me, how do I add the ammo things again?
For the repeating crossbow?
I'll give the stream some kitty time. Hold on.
So like magazines or something that I need to look up?
Yes, it's magazines.
Okay.
She's been sitting on my lap a lot lately. I don't know why, but I'm not.
Also, don't forget to get potions.
Yes.
Yep.
1. +1. No, that's equal.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Levels. Let's
If anybody
see.
needs any help finding anything, just let me know. Okay. And I do
Yes.
apologize to the stream, but they really do need this opportunity to purchase because they're going into some hard shit. So yeah.
I would also look into consumables, like more than just healing pots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will
What?
also say that for the purposes of brevity on this, if you guys want to purchase like major stuff and like you guys can look at consumables while we're playing as well, I will allow you guys to purchase while we're doing some of the other stuff, just for brevity's sake, you know. Now, I'm not going to let you in the middle of combat say, man, I really should have bought this. Can I buy that? I'm not going to let you do that. But, you know, if you want to like look through some stuff and say, hey, I should get some of that and some of that and some of that, yeah, you're fine.
I don't even know. I don't know what to like get because I obviously my gun's good. I don't really need a new
What the
gun.
fuck is...
No, you don't need a new gun. You're good.
But
I
is
would
there any
probably
other
focus on
thing?
like consumables or armor.
Or magic items if you could find any.
I literally can't fucking
Victor,
read one of
can
these items and I have no
you
idea what the fuck it is.
help me find an armor that would actually that
So
if
Victor,
there
if
is
you want to
one,
look at my inventory, right?
Hold on.
In
He was talking. 1 second. What was that, Garrett? Keep talking.
I was just gonna ask if you can, since I don't even know where to start. I'm gonna be looking too. If you could help me look for an armor that would actually I could wear as a super
You've got
low
a 7
strength.
strength, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What were you saying, Ryan?
I was saying, if you could go to my inventory and then go down to consumables, can you tell me what the second thing is? Because I have no idea what the fuck that is. I cannot read the text.
Let's see here. Ryan. Consumables. Unknown vial of clear fluid.
Okay. I forgot
Where'd you
what
get
the
that
fuck was
from?
that again. I feel like... What was that again?
Was that a thing you got from my last character?
It is something that you guys have not identified, so I cannot share you. I have notes
I just
very
don't remember
clearly
where we
saying
got
that you
it.
guys have not identified yet.
I mean, we could take the time maybe to...
I mean, we could take the time.
Yeah, 'cause
You can't do that
I
with
haven't-
potions, actually. You can
No?
only do that with magic items, and it is not considered a magic item. It's a potion.
So what, the only way to find out is to drink it?
Yep.
Hot.
What is the
Feed
maximum?
finds a
health
local
level
animal,
health potion we can go to?
dips a little bit of it in there. Let's see what happens. I guess I don't need these normal bolts anymore. Just be using the magazine.
What's the
Oh, hey,
maximum?
I
we can
Good
go to?
boy.
Sorry.
You're
Like,
really low, just so you know, Garrett. That's probably why people are talking over you. Like, you are very low.
Oh,
the highest potion you can get, Garrett, is a moderate.
moderate. Okay.
So the level 6 healing potion. Also, I see a magic item on here. It is a common magic item. It's level 4. It's called a Mortalis coin. Trigger, when you're reduced to 0 hit points by damage but not immediately killed, you have to be an expert in fortitude saves, which I'm pretty sure everyone is. This small golden coin is usually stamped with the image of a boar or other resilient creature. If the triggering damage would cause you to become dying 2 due to a crit or a crit failure, you become dying 1 instead. In addition, for 10 minutes, you die from the dying condition at 5 rather than 4. I know that's good for most people except for like me and Babs.
So
we're already at dying 5.
To answer your question, Garrett, I don't see any magic like unique magic items armor wise that you could even wear. However, you could possibly do something like leather armor, and then get potency runes on it, or get
That's what I
runes
was
on it.
planning on.
That's the
Okay.
way I would recommend going if you wanted to look at armor. Currently, you're not wearing armor at all. So
Yeah.
I think that the only armor that you can wear is hide and leather armor because everything else has too high of a strength requirement. I'm fairly certain.
Yeah, I was looking at armor potency myself.
Armor potency runes cost 160 for a +1 rune. And that's just in the book. You're not going to find that on actual compendium browser.
Leather armor is 10.
No, it tells you the price in the compendium.
No, I'm
Does
saying
it?
leather armor is.
Yep.
You're talking to me.
Oh.
Shit.
Oops, sorry.
Leather armor has 10 strength threshold.
I don't think you can wear any armor then. Okay.
Can I get potency runes on clothing? Whatever the hell
No,
those
I
do.
don't think you can.
You can on Explorer's clothing.
What about weapon potency? There we go.
I'm
Because I don't think my
pretty
bot
sure
has.
pretty sure you can on Explorer's clothing.
Let's see. I'll look at the potency things for my gun. Damn, that one's expensive.
There are item levels with those potencies as well. We would only be able to get the +1 potency, whether it be armor or weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my gauntlets already has. My armor already has. What about my shield? Is that able to get potencies? Let's see.
Resilient runes, I believe. No, that's saving throws. Hang on.
I don't think so. Not from the looks of it.
They could probably get property runes.
Oh, where it gives them like a different type of like code still and such.
Yeah.
They spell property.
Yeah, there is absolutely no armor in the game with a less than 10 strength requirement. So if you have less than 10 strength, you will always take a penalty. They even padded armor requires a 10. There is nothing that provides an AC bonus in the entire game that is less than 10 strength requirement. So you cannot wear armor without a penalty.
And what's the penalty?
Depends on the armor.
So Victor, you know how like those two venom daggers or whatever?
Yes.
Should I just sell one because I could have the pistol in one hand,
If you want
dagger in
to.
the other?
That's perfectly fine.
Because like you said, dual wielding doesn't really
work in Pathfinder.
do a whole lot.
Doesn't really work.
So yeah, I'll probably just sell one of them.
There are feats that make dual wielding a little bit more valuable in Pathfinder, but if you're not building for them, it's just not worth it. You know, dual wielding allows you to just use multiple different types of weapons freely, like you're talking
plus
about
I'm
there, a dagger and a gun.
lighting up my bulk and stuff too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, like the idea of the dagger and gun is perfect because it's like you've got a dagger in one hand and a gun in the other.
Shoot
you
a
can
motherfucker,
literally shoot a motherfucker, stab a motherfucker.
It's like Call of Duty tac knife type shit.
Yeah, without having to worry about actions to swap weapons and stuff.
Well, Garrett, you're not going to be there for combat, are you?
No.
Okay. There's an item in here that can
ahead.
be really good for you. It's called a life shot. And you essentially shoot someone and they get 3d4 plus 3 healing.
Oh,
that's good.
So
that's a special ammunition.
Life shot.
Mm-hmm.
Sure,
Is that like an ammunition type?
Yes, it's an ammunition.
It's an ammunition type.
Yes.
It's a consumable. It's the life shot lesser. It's a level 6 item.
Yep.
Costs 50 gold.
Okay. So for brevity's sake, I'm going to be pulling us away from the shopping. Like I said, you guys could still shop in the background, but also try to pay attention. Okay. After you guys spend the rest of the day and even into the nighttime hours shopping, you realize that Bleakguard doesn't sleep. Okay, not really, anyways. There's always somebody out on the streets, and eventually you guys finish up with your shopping trip, get back onto the gondolas, and head back to the boat. Okay. Carl is well at researching. Also, when you guys arrive, he kind of puts it down for a minute to come join you all. And he kind of asks, so, any luck? What's the situation?
Chode.
Well, we met
I'm
Chode.
sorry. Oh, did you? Well, that's good. I'm
Yeah,
glad he
we
finally
did.
caught up with y'all. I haven't seen him for quite some time. How's he doing?
He said he might stop by later to chat with you.
Oh, good. I'd love to talk
I'm
to
gonna
him.
send you a message.
Hey Goose, you said the lesser one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's not doing very well.
he is
What do you
not.
mean?
The problems with the void have taken a toll on him. He's been touched by the darkness, and it reflects on him and everybody around him.
That's disheartening. But, well, at least he's still among the living.
Yeah.
Kind of like us.
Well, what of the shard here in town?
Well, it appears the inner city is on essentially full lockdown based on what happened in Piermount.
I see. Not unreasonable either, I suppose. I
Chode's
mean, the
gonna
whole
try to
city was
pull some
destroyed.
strings for us and see if he can't get us in as well.
Okay. Wow. Good. Glad that he was here to help us then. I'm assuming he has access to the inner city?
He does.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I suppose there's nothing to do then but wait for our friend to hopefully pull through.
One can hope, but Jode, if he's anything
I
like the
don't
past,
know
he
the
knows
answer
what's
to
right.
that, Garrett. I'll have to get back to you. Can you
Okay.
put multiple runes on a single weapon? Is basically what the answer or the question
No.
I
is.
think you
No, you cannot. Okay.
no.
Well,
If you guys just let me know what you spend so I can update the total.
Victor, what was the rule about rare items?
you have to ask me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll send you a message.
Okay.
Just keep going.
I've only spent my money. So I have 45 now from whatever I had. I don't know. I had like over 100.
Yeah, I spent my money as well.
Well, as a whole, the group has 9,044 go to spend. Now I did spend 200 and something to get me a RAM ring. So we have
I'm sorry.
8,124.
A what ring?
I'll keep
A
looking.
RAM
You heard him,
ring.
damn
The
it.
ram ring. Is
Maybe
that
there's
right?
some like equipment or like a ring or something that'll increase my stuff or anything. Hold on, I can get that. I guess that's the thing.
Yeah, everything. I mean, I think the last time we did
I'm probably gonna
a
end up
whole
spending
buying
clothes.
session,
That's
pretty
fine,
much
guys.
already had me caught up on everything.
Did you say that's
So
fine?
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Okay, is there anything that anybody wants to do during the night? Or are we just going to be resting and waiting for Chode to return? Hello, Bailey. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm not paying attention to you, Bailey.
So when you say the inner city for Bleakguard, that just means everything that's surrounded by the walls.
Yeah,
right?
everything within the wall.
Okay. I have no connections in the outside city, so no.
Ooh,
Anybody
a
else?
pickled demon tongue.
other than getting drunk, floors fine. Nothing really going on.
Fair enough. The night passes quietly. Bleakguard, despite being an active city, is relatively quiet. Nobody really bothers you throughout the night, or even comes and checks on you, or anything of that nature. And in the morning, Carl makes up some breakfast for everybody. And just about when you guys are finishing, y'all are almost finished with breakfast. When you hear somebody climbing onto the deck, upper deck. And by the slow movement, you suppose that this is, of course, Chode. And it is. When the party kind of goes up to see who's coming on, it is obviously Chode standing there. He waves, says, "Well, I've got some good news, I suppose. I've gotten you all an audience with the Lord. As for your family, Saber, all that I could find is historical documents noting the family's existence. I don't believe that your family is in existence anymore in the city. I believe that they've died off, unfortunately. I'm sorry to tell you.
Well,
But they were
no,
well
that's
regarded, at least.
understandable with with kobolds having such short lifespans, I'm probably the oldest living kobold in current.
Well,
So,
and fair enough too. There aren't many kobolds in the city for them to continue to procreate with, so it's not unnatural for your family to have eventually passed away. So,
Yeah.
but your name came with a weight. The Lord remembered it. I can tell you that much, and remembered it fondly.
Well,
so.
that means something anyway.
He should actually be coming to the boat soon to speak with you on the matter. I would expect him to arrive any moment, I suppose. He told me he would be coming.
Garrett, I'm going to send you a message real quick.
He's a relatively down-to-earth gentleman. I don't think you'll have any problems dealing with him.
Well, that's always good.
Yeah,
we kind of had our fill of uppity nobility with Pure Mount. They're something else.
Understandable. So, while you guys are waiting for the king, Cho just kind of hangs out with y'all, and you guys talk about what you guys have seen, and he talks a little bit too about what he's seen. Nothing crazy, just going back and forth, talking about stuff, chatting like old friends. And eventually, as you guys are talking, and he does come down into the lower decks with y'all, you hear several footsteps up above, and you come up to be greeted by a court guard, an outfit of court guards, along with a elderly-looking man. Unfortunately, I don't have his picture. His picture's screwed up. I don't know why. But he's a rather plain-looking old man. He wears an iron crown around his head. He's an older gentleman, human, probably in his 50s somewhere. He smiles at you warmly, and he says, I suppose that I always thought it, but I actually never really believed that the heroes of Prima would be on our doorstep. A good day to you all. I hope that your travels have held you well.
I go, well, they've been less than kind, but we're here.
He chuckles knowingly at that. Yes, it seems that seems to be the commonplace for the world. Less than kind. Shall we retire somewhere a little bit more private? And we can speak of matters.
If you want, I can make you a plate. We were just having lunch, so...
I'd be delighted. Thank you.
Sure.
The guards stay up on deck, and he comes down into the deck with you all. And despite being nobility, and this you might be used to this actually, Saber, because the nobility in this area is very laid back. He is very at home, even on the deck of a rolling ship. Like he has no problem with the quality of anything. And while his clothing is nice, it is subdued in nature, which that's a little bit strange for the area because the nobility tend to be a little bit flashier than this. But it's also not entirely unheard of a king to be more, or a lord of Bleakguard to be more in tune with the people than the nobility. Especially being as lords in this area is not hereditary, it is often decided by council.
Sure.
So basically, he's voted in, is the best way that I can explain it. He is an elected official.
That was a level 8, by the way, Dylan, but I'll keep that in mind.
The bracers of armor?
I'm pretty sure that's at level 8, yeah? Or is that the bulk, maybe?
Hey, Sam, by the way, minus 100 from the team pot.
Okay. Does anybody know the name of what the strap is that goes across your body that can hold potions?
I thought we said bandolier.
A bandolier, but it's
hold
not
on.
In.
We talked about this during one of the other sessions. Yes, it's called a bandolier. We talked about this during
my last session.
However, it's been removed from the core by Paizo for some reason. So just get a sack, rename it to bandolier, and there you go.
I have a bandolier on my character right now.
Yeah, we pulled a sack over and we renamed it to bandolier. That's what we did for you. Yes,
okay.
And just rules apply. It's fine. Yeah. For whatever reason, they removed it from the core. I could not find a reason why they did it, but like there was like one person in one of the campaigns that still had it on them. I think it was actually my character in Goose's
It was
game.
your character.
Yeah, and it's like, where the hell did we get it from? Because we couldn't find it, and I had to find it online. Sorry, I got dog hair all over my face. We had to find online where they said they removed it from the core rules.
I also have
Damn
another
dumb.
thing because
Yeah.
it's probably going to be a year ruling thing since they don't really have it in the game.
Yeah.
When you got shit strapped to you, obviously across your chest,
Yes.
are you gonna have anything happen if we get hit in the chest? Like,
No, I don't do that. I don't care about that kind of stuff. Now, if
Okay.
you've got high explosives on you, yes, there's always the concern of your stuff blowing up if you have high explosives.
Yeah.
But
Which
like,
is why when Sly got a bag of holding, I'm like, okay, good.
Yep. Yep.
so it'd be safer to have them if they were grenades in a bag.
If you're
on
getting
your
like the
chest.
vial grenades and stuff like that, I'm not concerned about that.
Well, no, I just got a bunch of hell shit and then like one or two.
like
you
the
know.
alchemist grenades.
You can
Well,
get
I
storage
got an
sleeves.
acid flask and then I got
Yeah, we don't care
that
about
star
that stuff.
grenade that I've had for 20 years.
We don't care about that stuff. What I care about is if
Okay.
your character is carrying like high levels of
Like a-
explosives and stuff like that.
Like dynamite or
Mhm.
something.
Yeah, lots of dynamite,
Okay.
lots of gunpowder, a barrel, keg of something
Saber.
explosive. Yeah.
I'm going to explode.
Time to die.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask about that because I was curious about it.
All right, back to
Yeah,
the matter at
so-
hand. You guys got the Lord here, so back to it.
Hello, Lordy.
Is that really what you're saying to the Lord?
Hello, Lordy.
That was my brain talking out
Oh my
loud.
God.
Ain't right.
So I
One of the smart people just to talk to him. I'm just standing in the background, kind of like glaring at him,
fair enough.
arms crossed. You know,
I'm just going
classic
to.
order.
I'm gonna walk up and say I'm so sorry. I'm unsure how to present myself. But I was told we could speak to you about entrance for the shard.
Well, don't worry about any appearances or any of that nature. You present yourself as who you are, and that is all that matters here. We care a lot about individuality in Millie Guard, so no one is ever held down for the way that they appear. Though, to be fair, there are some within the city that may not agree. The vast majority of us would tell you that you present yourself as you, and that's the most important part. As for entrance to the city, I think that we can make that happen. But I need to talk to you about your reasons behind it. Now, Chode has informed me of your decisions and choices, but it sounds as if the very existence of our kind and magic hinges on all of this. So,
I will preface this by saying, besides the people in this room and on this ship, nobody else really knows these consequences. We haven't really been open about it for fear of causing panic, and I'm sure as a ruler of a city, you can understand that.
and I'm also certain that with the events that you have seen, that you will understand my apprehension at even doing anything with the shard. We fear
Yes.
what happened at Pure Mount will happen here again. So,
Because our intentions are good.
Sir, if we fail, there will be no life at all. Nothing. This city will not exist. No one will exist. We won't exist.
and is that what happens if we do nothing at all? Not just if we fail? What happens if
Yes.
we don't do anything with the shards?
Life ceases to
You
exist.
die.
Are you
The
sure?
void takes over.
Yes.
That's our understanding of it.
I'm asking that
That's
as
what
a
we gathered
DM.
from
I'm
it.
not asking that
Yeah.
as a
Well,
Oh.
as a leader.
That's
Just so
our
you
As
know.
the party is
understanding of it.
aware,
Yes. As far as the party characters
Okay,
are
fair
aware,
enough.
yes.
You might have
Fair
said
enough.
something that makes it not that way, but our
Okay.
brains didn't pick up on it.
I need somebody to make a check for me. I think it's a diplomacy check. What is it called in this? Is it diplomacy in this?
there is a diplomacy.
Yeah, it's diplomacy. I need somebody to make me a diplomacy check.
I'm untrained.
I
can
have
do
I have a
it.
13
for it.
plus.
I have a
Yeah,
12.
I think Fred and Saber are our two diplomacy tanks for this one.
Be diplomatic.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Hell
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
So he
Been
believes
rolling
you.
better than me today, so
Okay, so he believes you all when you say that doing nothing is like the worst case scenario. And he gives kind of a nod. He says, okay, but we have some stipulations that you have to accept. First off, we fear what happened in Paramount will happen here again. And as such, upon your removal from the shard, you will not leave the city for at least a week. Because we may need your assistance.
Understandable.
As it was several days after you all left before. Also, I will need to prepare some things. The people need to be armed and prepared for an assault. The inner city will stay on lockdown. I'm sorry.
I will state the time that we spend in the shards sometimes differs from the time spent outside.
Can you explain further? He's unaware of this. So
when we were in the Nevershire, for us, we were only in the shard for a couple days.
Okay, fair enough.
Outside the shard, 25 years had passed.
Okay.
So we cannot guarantee we will be outside the shard if something happens to the city. If something happens.
Well, and furthermore, I question how you will live and enter the shard here. I understand that in Deep Hall, from what Chode has informed me, in Deep Hall it was as simple as walking in. And in Summerhold, I believe it was completely unassociated with the actual shard itself. You went somewhere else, but you were led there by events.
I wasn't there.
Right. And then he also informed me of your time at a lighthouse where you simply found yourselves there, so to speak. What is that? What are you doing?
I was just checking something. I was
Fuck
just
off.
sorry.
Fuck off.
Get that shit out of here.
Fuck off, mate.
So, perhaps we should take a small trip right now into the inner city, and I will show you the shard. I don't want you to enter it right now, obviously. We need to make some further preparations for defense and such. But
get fucked, loser.
Wow.
I mean, so mean.
If at all possible, though, we would like to take on some more preparations. Our citizens are not alarmed enough in this case. We've been attempting to arm our citizens a little bit better than they have been, simply because of what happened in Paramount. Our people are not to be slaughtered. They would fight and die for their world, or for their lands. I don't doubt that even in the slightest.
If it makes you feel any better, and the party can reject this as a note, but I know I hail from here. If you need extra armaments, this ship is well armed.
We will keep that in mind.
Just got the big guns, boy.
We will definitely keep that in mind. But if you would like, I believe we can continue our conversation. I have a cart that can lead us to the inner city, waiting near the market, if you would like.
Works for us.
Is anybody opposed to this?
Agrees?
Okay.
I mean, as long as it doesn't lead to our death, let's just go.
Fair enough.
Macho.
Let's go then. And he speaks to Saber. He says, I'm assuming you've seen the shard before, so you'll know what he's talking about. But he talks about the arch and the large open area around it. He kind of goes into some stuff that may or may not be important. He talks about how, like, they were never able to build near the shard for some reason because buildings wouldn't survive. They would fall or crumble before they were even finished building. So there's a large open courtyard surrounding the shard. Yeah. So anyways, he eventually, you guys get onto the gondolas and they kind of take you upstream. And he's just kind of talking about like the history of Bleakguard, and none of it's really important, so we'll not get into it. You guys do end up getting into his carriage and coming into the center of the inner city. The inner city is a little bit different from the outer city. They don't look all that different. It's the same style of buildings. You notice that there's a lot more stone buildings here. Again, though, it's your cramped city style buildings, like 3-4 stories, but like very small buildings otherwise. In fact, what's up?
Can you bring up the picture of the map again?
Sure.
Bye, Garrett.
Yeah, bye,
Garrett.
Don't die.
No promises.
We'll try.
That's exactly what I said.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, thank you.
So you guys are heading towards that large intercity area. I know that it shows like a statue and fountains there. I didn't have anything to really represent what it was. So, and truth be told, I didn't make this map. I just change names on it because I suck at these kind of maps. Thank you to whoever did make it. You're awesome. I'm using it in my campaign. Fuck you. Why does it keep disappearing? Why does it do that?
Damn.
I'm using it anyway. Fuck you.
Hold on. Let me look at my settings real quick on the stream settings and see if there's a reason why it keeps closing. Directed, select current, maximum scale, minimum scale, show GM preview, show chat bubble, speaker delay, show chat, auto show combat tracker.
Oh my god, my butthole.
Oh yeah.
I see nothing about a time frame. Oh, auto close, there it is. Okay. What
There's
if I
a
do
setting.
0? Sorry about that.
You'll just have to make
Let's
sure you
try
close it on the
this.
bot for when combat starts and stuff.
Okay, I set the setting to be 0 seconds, and we're going to see if it doesn't close it this time. I guess that the setting got changed somehow. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it's keeping it open now. Okay.
Are we on a gondola or are we on a cart?
You guys are on a cart at this point going into the inner city. You guys actually pass through the mirror market, which you know the mirror market, Saber. It makes the market outside look like shit. The entire area of the mirror market is tiled in marble. And there are very extravagant displays with like very exotic stuff, mostly food and spices. But regardless, it is out there. But you guys pass through that to the large area of the inner city. The inner city, where the shard is a large open plaza tiled in a rough cobblestone. And in the very middle of this large area is a white arch. The white arch is made out of some form of white stone. You can't really identify it. The arch is approximately... It looks like the upper half of a circle jutting out of the ground, obviously. And it is about 15 feet wide. So like the diameter is 15 feet. So it's a fairly large arch, but not massive by any nature. It's also relatively bland. There's no markings on this thing at all. The cart comes up beside it, and you all kind of step out. And he just kind of...
Wait.
What?
So I was gonna say on the way there, I didn't want to interrupt anybody. I'm sorry,
No,
but
it's
on the
okay.
way there, before we actually get out, can I ask the Lord if he knows anything about Saber's family?
They were a prominent family in the area, though much like the more wilder races, they weren't long-lived. Unfortunately, with the lack of a proper breeding pool, to put it in no better way, the races tend to only live a couple of generations before they die out, and are replaced by others that come from other areas usually. They were a relatively prominent trading group. Did well actually in the mirror market for their time here, and were well liked.
The whole time we're passing through the market, can I try to see if I see my house or like the family house?
The family house would have, you know where it is, but you don't see it on the path that you guys are going. If you're looking at the map, you see all those brown roofed buildings to the left of the mirror market. That would be where your house would be located. You guys never pass through that area though.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I really wanted to ask him that.
It's okay. So as you guys like come up, you guys get out of the cart near this large archway. And the Lord just kind of indicates everything. Lord Elmer just kind of indicates the arch. He says, a rather plain thing, but I suppose that it is our bringer of life here. Most people just don't really do much with it. It doesn't exactly inspire anything. It's very simple construction.
I'm gonna start sketching it in my book.
Fair enough. Cho did accompany you guys as well, and he just kind of walks around it looking at it, seeming rather disinterested, honestly, by the whole thing, but, you know.
Oh, wait, so my understanding right that the archway is
The shard, yes.
the shard?
That is correct.
Well, it's easy. We just walk through it.
Chode walks through it and nothing happens. And then he just kind of shrugs at you.
What if I walk through it?
Nothing happens.
Well, if I walk through the other way.
Nothing happens. Just seems to be a random arch of stones.
Something needs to activate this so we can walk through.
That was my concern as well, actually, the Lord says. Though I haven't the slightest idea what. We've never made any attempts at digging under this area. As I said, construction projects within its range fail. The cobblestones were here upon the city's construction. We didn't even put this in. Which makes sense because it doesn't match up with the rest of the streets in the area. So I'm not entirely certain what it would take.
I'm gonna walk up to it, kind of tome in hand, just open, and I'm just gonna kind of lay my hand across the stone and see if I can't feel any magic or imbue magic into it or something along those lines.
Well, I mean, it's a shard, and you can feel the shard's magic. That's an obvious. Everybody can always feel the shard's magic. But the stone is unusually cold to the touch. Even though we're talking late autumn, you still got white stone with the sun shining on it with absolutely no obstruction. It should be at least slightly warm, but it's not. It's like ice cold to the touch. But you don't really detect anything out of the ordinary. Everybody except for Saber, because he's focused on the stone at this point. Make a perception check for me. Leave it alone, baby. You're gonna hurt yourself. Okay. Anizio sees it. Anybody else?
I'm trying to get mine going. Oh no.
Oh, give me the money. Yeah.
Grill sees it. Blorger also sees it. Okay. So everybody sees it except for Saber. Saber doesn't notice it.
Rip.
So everybody notices that there are clouds gathering over the city. Even the Lord seems to look up and notice. And no nature checks necessary. This is not natural.
Does this normally happen?
He shakes his head no. It does not. And right about that time, Goose feels a rumble coming from the arch.
Open sesame.
What do you do, Goosey boy?
I start backing away. I'm like, guys, something happened and I did not do it. I swear to God.
That's what they all say.
I did
Fucking
not
get
do
ready.
It.
The rumbling continues as the clouds begin to build, and soon the clouds break free into a rain that starts to come down. The rumbling from the actual archway starts to reach down below your feet as the ground underneath you starts to shake and tremble.
Hey, Victor.
What?
Is this an Attack on Titan reference? Because the walls, the rumbling.
No. No. It is not an Attack on Titan
reference. It's coming, rumbling.
Eventually, the clouds break into a rain as a deluge of storm starts to pour down on top of you. People can be seen along the edges, looking in, seeming scared and frightened at this rumbling. And a couple of screams can even be heard as the rumbling breaks into a crescendo as large stone fingers jut out of the ground around you. The portal archway itself lights in a purple glow. Just wait, let me finish. The archway lights in a purple glow as a portal appears in the empty space. And things start to come out.
Oh, hot.
Guys, I said I didn't do it, I swear.
Oh, shit, this one was
You will not get the chance, Babs. Sorry.
I was just going to push the Lord and Chode out of the way. I didn't want them to get hurt.
They're already out of the way.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Let me actually.
No, you're fine as long as they're okay. Because I gotta protect my baby. Okay.
Can I shout to the Lord real quick and be like, get to our ship, get it in the air.
He nods and starts to run away with his guard. Okay, so let me get some things on the board. Yes, you do. If those noises are too loud, by the way, just let me know.
So where's the Lord? Is he not actually a character? He's just kind of
he's off. He's not. He's off. He's gone. He's running.
Okay.
Okay. So from outside of the portal, a large mechanical creature starts to come out. This multi-armed nightmare stands before you all.
Oh
Uh,
no.
unfortunately, I don't have a good icon for it. Let me show you guys the
It's
image.
you.
1 second of this creature.
Yeah, I want to see the image. Come on,
I
Poppy.
don't have
You see the name.
I don't have a good example for what the scene looks like. But yeah, here we go. There you go.
Oh, Lordy. No, no, sir.
Okay,
Lord returns and runs.
This is a towering monstrosity. You hear a mechanical chuckle that come from this creature, and it says, all will perish in madness. And soon other creatures start coming out of the portal.
Oh, perish in madness.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
That's Harish.
You okay there, girl?
Oh,
You ready for the shit?
Horus in madness, right?
Okay, so you see larger versions of those dog-like creatures that you saw at Piermount during its destruction. These creatures are much larger than the ones that you saw there before, though. And something else is attempting to get through the portal, but it is struggling to do so, whatever it is. So let's go on ahead and get some combat rolls. Yeah, let's get some combat rolls. Chode shouts out, by the way, "We have to close the portal."
No shit.
Any ideas on how to do that?
Just keep me safe. I can do it. You notice also, if you couldn't tell from the way that I just spoke, Chode's old voice seems to be replaced by a more powerful and younger dwarf.
Can I use a hero point to reroll?
You cannot reroll initiative with hero points.
No.
Sorry.
Damn it. Okay.
Sad.
Damn it.
Hey, at least we got higher than all them. Unless Vicar
They haven't
rolled
rolled
yet. Damn it. Oh, well, you're higher than one of them at least.
Okay.
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah, that's about normal for that character.
Yeah, this initiative order seems about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Grill, you have first movement. As was stated, Chode said very clearly to protect him and that he could close the portal.
Okay, so I know I can see the name, but does my character know what the fuck I'm looking at?
Yes. Without a doubt, all characters know what the fuck they're looking at.
Cool. Except, yeah, kinda, yeah, a little bit of.
I never knew
Saber.
this.
Yes,
we haven't talked to you
Saber
about him,
probably
but
would.
not.
Yes,
but
but
not a lot,
everybody who has
probably.
met him immediately knows who they're looking at, despite the fact that the actual existence of Lassic is a skeleton in the middle of this fucking thing.
Right.
Yes.
Hey guys, what's
I knew
up?
Yeah, as
No.
as you know, all this shit starts happening. Grill's like in just the middle of this in his head. He's like, "I'm pissed. I'm scared. I'm pissed again." So he's just
You'll
like,
have
"Fuck
to-
it."
Let me clear the.
You know that he kind of just makes the, I guess, rational decision in his brain. That ain't my brother, so fire away, motherfucker.
And I also apologize
yeah.
for the stream not being able to see the chat roll. I can't move that tracker, unfortunately. I'm still working on that, so I apologize ahead of time. You should be able to see the dice roll on
Shoot.
screen anyways. So.
My dragon mouth at his stupid face.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh,
That is a critical miss.
Oh,
that is a hero point. Is what
Okay.
that is.
Ooh.
yeah, that was a bad roll.
Mhm.
Really was.
Is this with your pistol?
Yeah, it's only got a +5, so you know it's kind of like.
It's probably because you're just untrained in it.
That is still a critical miss. You have to take it now. You
Yeah.
can only use 1 hero point per roll.
Yep. Oh, Lordy.
All right, let's see here. What do we got? Range. The ammunition from the weapon you're using falls from its container onto the ground. You can spend 1 interact action to pick up 1 piece of ammunition spelled this way. Ouch.
That.
At that point, just reload.
Right?
Well, I mean, I already expended it technically, so like. and it's a one. It's a.
Eh, I would
How
not
does that
worry.
work?
I would not worry about that
I was
because
gonna
that
say, how
seems
does
a
that
little
even
weird.
work? Because it's a
Hey,
one.
that's the
Considering the
best story
ammunition
fail you
rules,
could get, dude.
yeah.
I guess.
Considering how
even work?
ammunition works, yeah, we're just gonna say that doesn't matter.
Now, if it was a magazine thing, yes, that would
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah. Okay, so that was
Yeah.
one action. What are you gonna do with your other two?
Let's see.
Also, I want you to pay very close attention to how much you missed by if it shows you.
It doesn't,
Okay, fair enough.
I don't.
but still, the 13
think
is a
it's
crit
ever-
miss.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That means that a 23 is at least 10, or 13 is at least 10 under the AC.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yep. Remember, as I said, sometimes it's about surviving, not winning.
Oh yeah.
The win
yeah.
condition of this fight is to close the portal.
What? I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, I guess I'm just
We're
gonna
going to go in that portal.
run my happy
You
ass
gonna
back
fuck shit up?
here and then
Okay.
reload.
Hey,
the pistol.
Blorger,
Fair enough.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
do you
there's
want
a
me to make you a
door.
beacon of attention?
Yeah.
All right, bet, dude.
All right,
Meat shield coming up.
good to hear
Enter.
me, Victor.
Okay. So the next
just-
one is
yeah.
going to be Lassek's turn.
Mm.
He is going to turn to the portal and he's doing something with it with his like little mechanical hands. Looks like he's trying to help whatever it is get through. And then Chode's turn. Chode is going to move up onto the top of this stone right here. And then he begins to sing. The song that he sings is sweet and filled with melancholy, and has some kind of effect on the creatures, and the portal wavers. There's an immense amount of power behind this song, and that is his first turn of singing. Saber, your turn.
Okay, so I'm not going to move, but I am going to use all 3 actions. I'm going to use 1 action to reach spell, and I'm going to use 2 actions to cast chromatic armor.
Jesus
on
Christ, that's a
Blorger.
text block. Holy fuck, okay.
Basically, okay, let me dumb it down for you.
Cool.
He sheds bright light for 20 feet and dim
Okay.
light for additional 20.
Okay.
If a creature is adjacent to it and attacks him, it needs to make a will save or become dazzled. And Blorger, for fun, roll me 2d8.
2d8. Okay.
2d8.
And do I get to... Oh, that's a d100. That's a big sat.
Because this is going to you, roll 2d8. Okay, so you got a 1, so fire,
Hell yeah.
and an 8, so matching color. The armor becomes the color matching the type of damage the target took most recently. Okay, so roll again. Roll
Yep.
another d8, because you haven't taken damage yet.
Yep, you haven't taken any damage yet.
So a 6.
Indigo.
Mental. That's actually really good. So with the spell effect of chromatic armor, you get resistance 5 to fire and mental damage.
Hey, so I
got it.
I drag and drop that, and it's giving me an option to...
Yeah, select
Like
mental. 'Cause
select.
I already did the fire. Select the mental.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Yep.
There you go. Perfect.
There we go. Yeah.
If I would have spent 3 actions, you get an additional d8 for that. But it's fine.
Let's do
Can't
this.
think
That's
I had
my
to
turn.
reach you
Okay.
first.
Inizio, your turn.
I was hoping I had a distraction spell, and I don't think I have a good enough one, so I'm gonna go ahead and target Lasik.
Okay.
And again, I don't know if this is gonna work, but maybe. I want to cast Crisis of Faith,
Okay.
and because it's mental, I don't know if it will do anything, but it's worth a shot.
Do it.
I can already tell you it's not going to do anything. He's immune.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay, so
He's
that was
already
a waste
kind of a
that
crazy
spell.
bastard, so.
Well, he's also a construct technically at this point.
Yeah, I was
I had a
considering either
feeling-
construct or undead.
Mhm.
I have a feeling, but that's okay. I learn,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah, that's fine.
actually kind of what I wanted to do. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just throw up my shield.
Okay, fair enough. Make sure to drag those effects onto your character. The spell effect shield and the effect shield immunity in the chat card.
Yeah, I'm struggling to actually see my character. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It's kind of purpley.
Where am I?
You're right beside Chode. You're right here.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So the first Void Boy's turn. Well, let's see here. Let me just roll something secret.
Void Boy.
Secret roll.
Private GM. Yep. I shouldn't be able to see the result. Okay.
No.
Public roll. Okay, so he is going to move. He is going to move over to Blorger, and he is going to attempt to attack.
Do it.
That is a hit.
That hits. It hits.
Right on the money,
Okay.
too.
So let's see here.
see
We're going to
something
do some
here.
damage.
Sure. You
Okay,
take
there's
damage. Okay. Okay, yeah, and as I take that damage, I'm going to use my Wounded Rage, and I'm going to enter Rage as I take that damage.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to need you to roll that Fortitude save. That was in the Bone Crunching Bite. And it pulled the wrong name.
I don't see that.
Okay, well, let me see if I can do it. There.
Okay.
Critical success.
Hey,
good,
go.
very good. So you do not get the Wounded One trait.
Oh, and
however,
he has Juggernaut. That's cool too, Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, you are knocked prone.
Okay.
By the bite. And it is your turn.
Okay. Let me see something on her.
It is. I can't believe it took the name from the creature that I based it off of. That's so bullshit.
Wait, what happened?
What, the Voidborn?
Yeah, I don't think that it. I don't think that you guys can see it from the looks of it, but like all of my shit in here is misnamed for the. So like you know how like when you build monsters, you can pull like monster traits and stuff like that. That's how I build a lot of the monster stuff, because I don't know how to balance in Pathfinder very well, so I try to base it off of existing monsters. And it kept the name from the creature that I pulled all of it from. So every time I'm doing the attacks on my side, it's showing me the wrong name for the creature. Kind of annoying, but it's fine.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
So.
yeah. So I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, and like as I'm like prepared, I kind of roar out in pain from the bite.
Mm-hmm.
I stand up as my first action, so I'll remove that.
Yep.
And it's like we fucking protect him to the end of our lives, as I point out to Chode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just going to fucking well out on this Voidborn that attacked me.
Okay.
Do it. Critical fail. No,
yeah.
I'm joking. Let's see here. Strike.
Ooh, very
That
nice.
hit.
Hey, very good.
It hits.
26 hits.
Oops.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Which one's the better?
Oh,
the top one. I hit the wrong button. My mistake.
Yeah.
I'll give you the better, because I don't know which one I rolled and which one you rolled. So we'll give you the better one, which is the top one. So I'll delete.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so he
Thank
takes
you.
damage from that. Okay, cool.
Yes, and then with my third action, I'm just going to raise my shield.
Okay. Go on ahead and put the raised shield
Let's see
status
here.
on.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm grabbing that right now. Boop.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. So the next one, I'm just going to roll this in person, so I don't have to worry about. Okay. Yeah, he's going after Blogger as well. He failed that. So let's just step
Bring
up.
it.
He's going to target you, and he is also going to make a melee jaw attack against you. That is a hit.
Right on the nose.
There's a damage, and go on ahead and make that fortitude save.
Damage. I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay, hero point.
Yep. You want to hero point that motherfucker. And I'll just critical success it instead.
Hell
Fair
yeah, dude.
enough.
I'm so glad I made him the beacon of attack.
Right. And that will end the round. However, another Voidborn comes through.
Oh, since my shield was up, I actually that damage
Goes to the shield.
goes to my shield.
Yes.
Goes to the shield instead. So
Yeah.
that's 8. How much? 13.
Can I
Yeah, let me go
13
ahead and do that.
damage.
Yeah.
What was that, Babsy?
Hey guys, I see a door.
I would ignore the doors, just saying. They're all locked.
Um,
Sorry, Babs.
I'm guessing those are houses around.
Yeah,
by
it's
those
just
doors.
for flavor. It's just for flavor. But another void creature does come out of the portal. This does not appear to be the creature he is attempting to get out. LASIK, that is. Grill, you're up.
Okay. Yes, let's see here.
Yeah, there's actually nothing.
Actually, should be able to. I'm assuming since our corners touch, this counts as a melee range.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go in for a dagger strike on the Voidborn in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a
Of
miss.
course.
Unfortunately.
Yep, because
Anything
I
else?
rolled a 2, because fuck my life.
Right.
Anyway,
Second
yeah,
attack?
yeah, we'll do that with the map. Do the second attack.
That is a hit. Deal your
I did.
damage.
Yeah. Damage.
Noise.
Alright, that's my turn.
Hold on, I have to. Here.
I think you said, oh, okay.
Minion rolling.
Oh no.
I think it's one of
As
these
soon as I
things.
saw that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on
I
ahead
think it's
and
kind of
drag
just
him.
hold out and protect what's his name. I think that's the objective here.
yep.
So
I got a
fucking
question for you
circle his
on my
ass.
turn, Victor, but
Okay.
that'll be on my turn.
Okay. Anything else for your turn, Grill?
Oh no, I did all my 3 actions. I'm done.
Okay. LASIK appears to be successful in getting whatever this is out, but it's not out just yet. You see the portal, like the purple of the portal starts to like kind of coalesce around like some kind of a ghostly appendage that is coming out. So that is all that he is going to do for his turn. Chode is going to continue to sing. He has not been interrupted. Again, a wave of power comes off of him and seems to affect the creature. It also seems to have an effect on whatever is coming out as well, as the creature slinks back into the portal slightly.
Everybody got the mission: protect the
Saber.
chode at all costs.
fuck yeah.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So my focused spells, can I cast a focus spell and then cast a second level spell, or no?
No, you cannot do that. Well,
Okay.
let me check real quick.
So
I don't know
I'm
how
actually not
focus.
sure.
I don't know how focus spells fall into that category of stuff. Because technically, for me, they're hexes, but they use my focus points. I'm not entirely sure. I was trying to read it like for hexes and all this stuff, but
Yes.
it doesn't say.
You can.
I can?
You can.
Awesome.
Fuck yeah.
So,
But it applies to the same rules, it looks like, so you can't cast 2 focus spells in one turn.
right, yeah, that's a hex thing two.
Yep.
I can't have two hexes active at the same time.
Fair enough. But there's
until I
others that
Kylo.
have focuses. For those others that have focuses, you cannot cast 2 focus spells in one turn.
Yeah. Okay, so I need you guys to give me either aberrations or constructs. Which do you think would be more beneficial?
What exactly are you trying to do?
I was gonna
Protect
say
Chode. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to use one action.
Yeah.
I'm going to use one action to cast Blood Ward on Chode against constructs.
Okay.
And it gives him a +3 to saving throws and ACs against that creature. And then I'm going to use two actions.
The Voidborn are not aberrations, so it would not.
Hold on, when it says, okay, what's the last little bit? The target is temporarily immune for 10 minutes. What is that?
Means that it can't
use
do it again.
on that same target within 10 minutes.
Okay.
But it lasts as long as I sustain it for 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
So he has essentially a +3 to his AC and saving throws for 1 minute against constructs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So if Lasik decides, hey, fuck this dude, he has a +3 to his AC.
He has a harder time.
So, and then I'm going to use my last action to cast Animated Assault in a 10-foot burst on top of the portal.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that gets them all.
So anything that's caught in that needs to make a basic reflex save.
No, I forget, because you haven't used this in a while. Is this like where if you chuck anything in it, it just adds to it? Or is that like...
No, it just does base damage.
Failure on the left one, success on Lasik, and critical failure on the right one. So go on ahead and roll your damage.
So
I'm going to get rid of your mark.
Damage. So it does 13 points of damage to the failure, double.
Yep.
You know that
13
bullshit.
points here.
You know how
half damage here.
Yeah, you know how this works.
And double damage here. This guy's dead.
Yes, sir. Fuck yeah.
Okay,
and let's see.
Literally came out to
on subsequent rounds, the first time he...
Hi, guys! Head chopped off. Dead.
And then every time I sustain it, it deals 1d10 damage with a reflex save to creatures in the area.
Oh, I should have saved that there then. I'm going to put it back 1 second.
Here, I can...
There we go.
I can do that. Oh, you got it?
Yep, I got it. I'm going to leave it there then, guys.
And remember, guys,
and that's my turn. So next round, I'm kind of crippling myself a little bit, but I'm protecting Chode because I'll have to sustain 2 things next round, which is 2 actions.
Yep, needs you.
So
worth it. I'm gonna cast Inner Radiance Torrent.
It's a big one.
Oh, talk about a spell block,
right?
Yeah, I am going to. It's pretty much like a ray that can pretty much go through anybody up to.
Iron Man's Unibeam. That like just.
Right now, granted, I want it to go through Lasik, but that's not my true target. I want to aim for the portal.
Okay.
And I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Is it pierce or is it just?
Let's see here. Creatures in the area. So
are
there
you doing
is a
2?
So you see where it says
2 round actions.
Place 120-foot line.
Well, did you see what he's saying? You have a choice of how many actions you spend for it.
You have a choice of 2 action casting, 3 action casting, or 2 rounds.
I'm gonna do 2 rounds.
It tells if you do 2 rounds, the damage is increased by 4d4, and you enter a shining state for 1 minute.
Okay.
And you deal 1 force damage to creatures adjacent.
So I'm going to ask you to put that back up during your next round. You are spending your entire round casting the spell, and it has no effect this round. It'll have an effect next round. Okay.
Okay.
Is she close enough for that to affect Chode?
Do I need to place my line?
What force damage? No, it's a
the 1 force.
Adjacent.
No, we'll place the line next round.
Forward.
Oh, it's the line that does that. Okay.
Yeah, if I'm aiming forward, I don't know how far the adjacent, but there's nobody really adjacent except for Saber, and he's behind me.
No, it's not going to be affected.
1 force. 1 force damage is kind of meh at this
Yeah, it
point
doesn't-
in
it
the
doesn't
grand
really.
scheme of things.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't fuck him up or anything.
No.
I'm assuming he's kind of high up on that pillar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to place the line or
No,
just
we'll
end
place
my
it
turn?
next turn. Yeah, we're gonna end the turn for now.
Okay.
Blorger, you're up.
Okay. Hi.
She is
Yeah.
ready. She
Is it
is
okay?
ready. She's charging her laser, so be careful.
Yeah, you gotta protect her.
Yeah.
Fire
nobody
and
hits
I
laser.
want to stand about right. I want to move about right here, and I'm going to actually go for the foot of LASIK to try to like make him fall
Problem?
or lose. Yeah, to lose his concentration on whatever he's trying to do.
So, what exactly are you trying to do here?
We're trying to make him fall. I'm
He
trying
has
to grab
he
his
has-
leg and
he
pull
has
it out from
4
underneath
legs,
him.
so you might have a hard
Oh,
time.
he has 4
doing it.
legs.
Yeah, if you look at the image, she has 4 legs. I know. I could not
Oh,
find
yeah,
a good
that's right.
token
You
for
got-
this creature.
You just gotta look at the image and think
Yeah.
of what are you gonna do
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah.
I want to try. You know what? I know something
If I
better
were
to
you,
do.
I would
then.
attack where the skeleton is if I were you.
Push him. Push him back here.
No, that's
Yeah, what I
that's
want
your
to do. I want to
brother.
look up. I want to look up. I want to look at the others as like protect. I'm like pointing at both, and I'm actually going to use an action before I move to pop a hover potion off my bandolier
Okay.
and drink it. I want to fly up about 5 feet and just try to ram into his middle body.
Okay.
Kind of like grapple / push him back in kind of the portal.
You would see him pop up during it. Just
Okay.
Superman
Let's
and
see
that's
the
here.
potion and all glass.
So
and
you will
all.
make a athletics
Yeah,
check in
yeah.
order to do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Let me consume this as well. Get out of my inventory. Boop.
Oh,
Okay,
Lord.
come on. Let's do this. Athletics.
Mm-hmm. And it goes against
Ooh,
his fortitude.
Come on.
Woo!
You slam into
okay.
him, but he does not move.
Fuck.
That is a failure.
Gotcha. Well, you know what? You know what? I'm up there. I'm going to start punching the glass then. So I'm
Okay.
going to start punching.
All right, make your attack.
Okay, let's see.
The shove
here.
action does count as an attack, so you are at map -5.
Yeah. Okay. I have him targeted, right? Yes, I do. Boop.
Yeah, unfortunately, his fortitude is like fucking dog high. Like, Jesus Christ, he's got a high fortitude. You almost critically failed. Let me put it that way. You got a 33.
Now I'm assuming this isn't
Oh,
using
so-
original stats.
Oh.
No, this is not using
Nice.
original stats. No.
I figured as much.
you're something
Him
different
being
now.
like a
So,
bison.
guys, you're gonna want to aim for mid-20s on hit attack rolls. Just saying.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, I'm going to use my last action to raise my shield again. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
This is why I'm using
Uh,
AoEs and not targeted things right now.
The Voidborn turns away from Blorger at this point and is going to go after Grill instead.
You son of a bitch!
You son of bitch.
I pray to God I got the moves like Jagger. I do.
It's a miss.
Hell yeah.
You
Oh,
sure
yeah.
do.
We
You fucking do.
He will try again.
miss again. Yeah,
Miss
fuck
again.
you, bitch. Get the
Critical
fuck
miss.
out my
Critical
face.
miss.
Critical
moves like
miss.
Get out of my
Let's
house.
see here. So this is
Grass
technically
house!
considered an unarmed attack. He takes 2d6 piercing damage or slashing damage determined by the... It's going to be piercing. I'm just going to say piercing. It doesn't really
He
matter.
flips
so-
on his stab him real fast. Just,
Bitch.
bitch.
Actually, that kills him because he's already been hit once. So,
Oh,
Killed
yeah.
himself.
Damn.
guys. End of turn. Lassic is successful in getting whatever this creature is out of the void. He rips the portal
No.
away, and a large creature steps through.
Oh,
Also,
Bop.
2 more
Oh,
Voidborn
God.
come through as well. Put one
Oh, God.
there, and I'll put one right
Lovely.
over here.
Lovely.
Actually, I'll move this one up here, and I'll move him over here. So let me get it to the beginning.
Play it where it lies, Victor.
Add them to the tracker and get their apologies for the tracker getting ugly. This is going to be this way, though.
That's fine.
Okay, Grill, you are up.
Okay, so seeing this big monster come in and knowing that
I should also mention that
Lassic
Lassic does turn back to the party now. He has seemed to be successful in what he was trying to do.
What did you say, Ryan?
Anesio, that's what it is. Anesio,
Yes.
I can see it at the bottom.
Yes.
Knowing that she's charging up something, I'm gonna try my best to
Fire
run into some interference here and try to get this thing's attention.
Okay.
Smacky smack. Please hit this bitch.
Oh man.
God
so
damn
close. So close. Sorry.
It would have been a high. It would have been like a teen number, but then it like rolled to a 9. I'm like,
Yep.
"Bruh."
Okay. Anything else? You moved and you've attacked, so you still have one action.
Yeah, I'm gonna try attacking one more time.
Okay.
Come on, boy.
That is a hit.
There we
Fuck
go.
yeah.
Deal your damage.
Stab.
Stab.
That's 10 damage. Okay, cool. Oops. Hold on. Other things.
I mean, shit.
Oh,
You can leave
that's
that.
okay
I
too.
mean-
Yeah, you can leave.
I mean,
Don't worry about
shit,
that
I'll
one.
take it.
There we go.
Absolutely fine, sir.
There we go. Okay.
Shit, I'll take it.
All right. End of turn.
Right, chain lightning on my blade. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. Now it is Grand and Tormentor Lassic's turn. So he is. Hold on.
Don't touch me. Don't you do it.
I am skeleton level height right now. I'm face to face with the skeleton in the glass.
Okay, he is going to attempt to attack you with one
Yeah.
of his syringe-like fingers.
Ooh.
Ooh, no. You just had
Prickly.
it say syringe.
Mhm.
Oh, no.
He
Real
missed.
quick.
Wait, what?
Wait, real quick. Before you do that,
Yeah.
you need to make a will save or become dazzled against my spell save DC due to chromatic armor.
Hold on, I can't.
Ah!
I don't think he can be dazzled. He is immune to dazzle.
Of course he is.
Sorry.
Well, damn it.
I mean,
I will give you.
I
I will
am
tell you
like
this
hitting
right
his-
now. Okay, so looking at a character sheet, I just want you to know that his immunity list is longer than most people's fortitude save area on the sheet. It's massive. He's immune to so
Hot.
much stuff. It is not even funny.
So effects is not what we're going for
Yep.
here. It's just
Avoid
raw,
effects
beat,
on him.
Beat his
Yep.
ass.
Well,
Beat his-
you never know if it's gonna pop up until you say something, though. 'Cause
Right.
That's
And you're not.
one of
That's
that's one of the benefits of chromatic armor too.
Exactly.
Is anytime something attacks near Sam, it has a chance to become dazzled.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And-
the syringe like jams into you and you feel it injecting something into you. Let's see what it gets.
And let's also keep in mind, I know that AC says 21 because of flat-footed. Lorger can't be flat-footed. So it didn't take that into accountability, but it was still a
it's
hit
still a
either
hit.
way.
Yeah, it's still a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Just
know
for
why
future
it did
reference.
that. So we'll just help me keep that in mind because I don't think that it's going to know. The
Oh,
difference. But anyways, so number 1 means that he injected you with acid. So you take 10 acid
Ooh-woo.
damage. You feel the acid flowing
Okay.
into you as he kind of chuckles menacingly at you.
My goodness.
Chode's turn. Chode's song intensifies. This is his 3rd round singing. So let me mark that. Sorry, yeah, 3rd round singing. So his song intensifies, and it seems to really have an effect on the void creatures. And the portal and the portal wavers slightly. Void Beast.
Just keep running defense.
Void Beast is going to come around. So, whoop, whoop, whoop. And target Saver, because he's the first person that he sees.
You bitch.
Claw attack. Whee! That is a miss.
Miss.
Second attack.
Whee!
Ooh, that's a hit.
Oh,
Okay,
Okay.
Blood
I'm
Vendetta.
Blood Vendetta?
Well,
Wait until after all the effects, so that because he has a lot of effects. Okay.
Well, I know it's a reaction thing on when I take damage.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But
no, I'm actually not gonna do it.
Okay. I'm gonna need a fortitude from you, as in chat.
Okay.
You see it?
Does my mage armor not affect that? Yeah, I see it. I see it. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. Boop.
Okay, that's a success. So you do not gain the wounded one trait. You are knocked prone by this effect though, and you are dealt how much damage? 13 damage.
Okay.
And it is actually your turn.
Alright, laying here on the floor, I'm going to sustain the 2 spells that I have. So I'm sustaining Blood Ward, and I'm sustaining Animated Assault. So Animated Assault does...
I will also mention
they need
you
to make
guys are doing way better than I thought you guys were going to be doing in this fight. So, yeah.
Every creature in that radius needs to make another reflex save. DC 25.
Okay, the
Sam,
Tormentor is not
well.
affected.
It's not affected?
No, it is not affected.
What is it?
But the Grand
What do I-
Grand Tormentor Lasix and the Void Point are. So, can you get us the
What do I need
information
to
on
do?
screen?
Yeah, what do I need to roll?
You can cast again without actually casting the spell. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
just
I
do
did.
that to get
It's
it
right
up.
there.
Okay, thank you. So basically, Sam, you need to do that save.
Because
Where's that?
It's in
you're
chat.
in the Animated Assault area.
Yes.
I am looking for it. Okay, 2D. I see damage. The object's hovering in the air.
There's 3
Reflex
buttons
save.
and there's
Okay,
like
basic
save.
reflex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it now. Sorry.
Okay.
It's not going to be a
doing
lot of
today.
damage. It's just 1d10, but...
That is a
That's
crit
okay.
failure from the Voidling, and let's try this one as well. That is a failure from Blorg, so he takes damage, and Tormentor takes no damage.
So 8 damage if you failed, 16 and none. And then I'm going to use my last action to time jump.
Okay.
Which allows me to stand as part of the time jump. So I'm no longer prone. And I don't believe this triggers attacks of opportunity. Yeah. Can't use... all other creatures are completely unaware. Unless it just doesn't have it, then, you know, fuck it anyway. And then I move 5, 10, 15, 20. And that's my turn.
Okay.
So as you guys see Saber laying there, you see him sustain the spells, and then he blips from where he's at and appears to the left of Chode. Like, you blink and he's gone. And just reappears standing.
Okay, Inizio.
Okay, I am still doing my beam.
Fire the laser.
Go on ahead and put the spell back up. Just don't cast the spell. Do you know how to do that?
Okay, it actually is shown, but I'm going to put it back up there.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. There you go. So you're doing the 2 rounds, so click on the 2 round
2
one,
rounds.
and then place the 120-foot line. That thing right there should start with you.
It does, but it's going off to the right.
You have
and
to
that's not what
hold.
I
I think it's shift, and you can scroll.
Yeah.
Either shift or alt.
Okay, Grill, I'm so sorry if this hits you, honey.
It's gonna hit him.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this because I actually really was aiming for the portal.
He's good at reflex saves. He should be fine. He has evasion too.
So the Tormentor has to make a reflex save against it. Roll, which it looks like he failed. Okay, so let's see here. So he takes full damage from the attack. And it is going ahead and roll the damage. Yeah, that's all.
Ooh.
Okay, cool. So he will take full damage from that. There we
Very
go.
nice.
What about the portal? Does it do anything to the
It
portal?
doesn't seem to have an effect on the portal, but it definitely had an effect on the tormentor that came out.
Well, at least it did something, so I'm okay with that.
You did a lot of
Alright, that's all
damage,
I got.
Babs. you did 8d4 damage to that dude. Yeah, you did a lot of fucking damage. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so on to this Voidborn, who is going to attempt to attack Chode.
Fuck you, bitch.
Don't do it.
You'll never take me alive.
That is a successful hit.
Does this? I'm guessing it doesn't get affected by the blood ward because it's not a construct.
It is not a construct, so no, it does not get affected.
Okay.
God damn it.
He gets the wounded one status effect. Whoop. And he is knocked prone. And he gets dealt 5 damage. Nope, 10 damage, sorry. Bloop. Okay. Tormentor. Yay. Tormentor doesn't like you, Babs. Even though you left and you're not here to talk to me. Okay, he releases a huge breath weapon. And it's doing it with him too, so ignore that. Let's see here. So, first off, let me go on ahead and place my 30-foot cone. Yeah, fuck it. He's gonna get the other guy too. Bloom.
Oh my god.
Everybody within that cone, including Chode and the Voidborn, needs to make a reflex save. That's a failure, so you take full damage.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay, that is a critical failure from the Voidborn, so he takes double damage.
Oh, thank god. Okay.
Okay, that's a success. Grill, you are not in it.
Oh, am I not in it?
No, you're not.
Oh, I thought I was. Okay.
No, you're just
my
barely
brain,
out of
my
it.
brain thought I was in it for some reason.
That is a failure for you, Babs. So you'll take full damage. And Chode is also a failure. So full damage from everybody except for...
He is not a failure. Shut
Saber.
up, Victor.
Saber takes half, and the Voidborn takes double. I apologize.
No, you don't.
Okay,
Ooh.
so the Voidborn is dead.
Fire damage. I actually take 3 less because I'm resistant. So I take 21.
Chode takes the full
We already
damage.
took half of, remember?
And
You
Nameless
took
also
half of
takes
Well, no, I'm
full
resistant.
damage.
I'm resistant 3 to fire.
Just so what you do is that you would take half damage and reduce it by 3.
Right, that's what I was saying.
So take half damage and just increase your health by 3.
So I would take full damage, right?
Yes, you take full damage, Babs.
Y'all.
Oh, that's why it's not letting me do it. Okay.
I'm going to get rid of the markers now.
It's not letting me do it, so I'm just gonna do it manual.
You already. It looks like you already did on mine.
No, it's showing on mine. I have 105 HP.
That's weird.
How's Chode looking?
He's fine.
I know old, but
Right.
He probably looks, he probably looks seen better days, but he's alive.
And then, he is going to reach out to Grill, who is not affected. What's going on? Oh, because I'm not in. Duh. That'll do it. Okay, there we go. And he's going to attempt to attack you with his claws. That is a miss.
Moves like Jagger. Watch, he crits me here just because I said something stupid.
Blorger, your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna look behind me. I see all this happening. I'm just, fuck. I'm gonna move right here between him and the tormentor, essentially.
Okay.
Like a second tormentor. I'm actually going to go ahead and try to get a punch off on that tormentor.
Fair enough. Despite looking ethereal, it is not. Just so you guys know.
Still solid.
Still solid. Yep.
Hell
That is
yeah.
a critical
Crit
hit. Roll your crit card.
There you go.
Punch him right in his
Okay, yeah.
stupid fucking face, Blorger.
Bludgeoning
I have
damage, right?
versatile set.
Oh. So what is your damage?
It's versatile. Let me
Piercing?
look at the other one that I can select too. Yeah, let's go to piercing.
Well, because the bludgeoning deal normal damage to one target adjacent to the original target. Actually, yeah, the 2-for-1 would probably be better for you.
Yeah, I think so too. Honestly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah, because I'll deal that normal damage.
It would have to be
big boy.
Lassic. Yeah, it would have to be Lassic. So
Yeah.
go on ahead and roll your critical. And I'll just do half damage
Okay.
on Lassic, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Hell
39.
Very good.
Hell yeah.
He will also.
Prepare to die, bitch.
There's a couple other
Makes
things.
a fortitude
Let's see
save,
here.
roll. He's critically succeeded for the crit specialization, so you can ignore that.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see here. That's this weapon. Now he needs to make another one. We put it in chat.
What's this one for?
Critical success on this
Oh
one.
my god.
Yeah, if he didn't say it, he would have gotten sickened one. Let's
I'm
see
pretty
here,
sure
and
that creature
then-
is actually immune to being sickened too, and that's like the only thing he's immune to.
That's probably.
Yeah,
I got
he's
you.
immune
Okay,
to it.
He's sick.
And then bloody blows. He will get 1d4 bleed.
Okay.
I think I can put that in chat.
You can't
Nope, I
do it
can't
like
put it in
that.
chat like
You
that.
have to drag like you actually have to put it in chat, like instead of rolling
Gotcha.
it.
Here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh shit! I might have accidentally drug bloody blows off my character sheet completely. Just gonna put that back on there.
Sam.
I'm sorry. Trying
You
to.
got so many abilities, you're like, God damn, where do I put it?
Right.
That's not working either.
I got you.
I can't actually get it to get in chat. Yeah.
You
if
have to
wanna do
actually
it.
put bloody blows into chat, and I don't think you can do that. So if I do this right here,
Oh, there we go. Or I
was
think.
me.
Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. I just have to be careful when dragging it. If I don't get it in chat,
there we go.
it
Got it.
pulls off my character sheet. Yeah.
I got it. Okay, and then half damage to him from the other one, way up here.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Thank you.
Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I want to hit the tormentor again.
Okay.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck
Fuck it. At this point, fuck it.
Before you roll
With
any
the ability like that.
just get all that shit off there. There we go.
Gotcha. In fact, instead of just doing another hit, I'm actually going to breathe in real deep, and I'm going to use my dragon's rage breath. And that's going to be the 60-foot line. Just put it in chat here so we can take a gander at it. I might have to. Let me take a look at the cone. Might have to use the cone to get it to work right. Yeah, I'll use the cone.
Okay.
On it, and they need to make a basic reflex save.
Success on him. Oh, nat 20. Or no, sorry, that's a nat 1. Crit failure. So critical failure on the Voidborn.
So 1d6 damage per level. I think if I remember right, if I just click this.
Yeah.
You should do it.
Yeah. Come on. There we go.
Okay, so Tormentor takes half damage, and the Voidborn takes double. Voidborn's dead.
Good. And that is my turn.
Okay. Back up to the top with Grill. Nothing further seems to come out of the portal at this point.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight
How's
after that
everybody looking
tormentor.
on like health and stuff?
I haven't been
good.
touched.
Everybody's
I haven't been
fucking
hit at
fine,
all.
dude. Like, yeah, y'all are doing
I'm
so
looking
well.
good, dude.
Like, y'all don't even understand. Like, some of these motherfuckers have like plus 18 to their attacks, and you guys are not getting critted at
And
all.
gonna do another.
That's what happens when you let us prepare.
Right? No, that's a good thing. That's it.
Oh, okay.
That
it
is
nice.
right on the fucking money.
You see, the mean thing to do, Victor, is to attack in the middle of the shopping session, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
You're buying gear, you just get fucking raided. I'm
Anything else
running
for
your
your turn?
pockets. Not really. I'm good.
Okay. Grand Inquisitor Lassic. Let's see here. Let's target Blurger.
You're just gonna pick his ass up like a baby
Good.
doll and throw his ass.
And he is going
I'm
to...
still currently flying. So
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah. It's good for 5 minutes.
And he's shining like a fucking beacon, dude.
Okay, let's go
Call me
on
Mid-
ahead.
Call me.
Man's like
Captain
a disco ball
Marvels.
up here. Like a
Okay,
red
he is
and
going to
purple
attempt to
disco ball.
syringe you again.
Do it, Poppy.
That is a critical hit.
Ooh. Ooh, do it.
My titties.
That's
Ah.
gonna hurt.
Okay,
This is
so
the
let's
real
find
part of
out
the
what he
fight,
gets.
is-
Another
Lazy.
acid
Victor,
flask.
5th edition Grave Cleric, no, he doesn't crit.
Yeah, fuck off. Anyways, so hold on, because you actually get 2 of these.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh,
Acid
ouchie.
damage.
That's all?
Yep.
Owie, zowie, Batman.
Damn. Okay.
Yep. Oh, don't worry.
Expecting
This
worse.
isn't
Isn't
the
there,
part
like-
that's scary about him.
Oh.
He's just gonna pump you full of acid and then just, hey, detonate.
And that will,
Damn.
that's his
It's like
first
magic.
attack.
He's building up one of those stacks, poison stacks or something.
Yeah.
Just kills
Let's
you.
see here.
What was that, Victor?
That was his first attack.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Come on.
So let's see
Do it.
here. I need to roll. I'm not going to do this in game.
So far, Garrett, we're still in it. I'm not gonna say it's going good or bad.
The boy likes
We're still
acid,
in it.
apparently. I keep rolling acid on all of his rolls, so that's fun.
So funny.
That's fine.
Yes,
That's fine.
okay. So let's see here. And then he is going to attempt to throw a bomb.
Oh.
And he is going to
Fucking
target Chode.
No. You son of a bitch.
Hey, he has a bump to his AC. It doesn't matter.
That don't fucking
He
matter.
hits. So let me see here. It does.
I want to use Phase Familiar on Chode.
What's the thing? The thrown 20.
Is that something you actually can do, or you just being a
No.
being a
Blah, blah,
bitch?
blah, blah.
He's not my familiar.
Okay, well I thought it meant like you could trade places with a thing with your familiar. That's what I was
fucking
thinking.
wish, dude. To be fucking.
Okay, so he
With a
does
Toto clap.
1 acid damage to Chode.
Woogie woogie.
And then he also does 3d6 persistent acid damage to Chode.
No.
And then on top of that, he also does 3 acid damage to everybody except Lorger. So
That
roll that. So
radius
everybody takes that 3 damage except for Blorger. And Chode.
Hey, you know that resistance 3 that I had last round? Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, there you go.
Again, I'm having to put mine in manual.
I got you, Babs. I can put it on you. There you go.
I already did.
Okay,
You
I will
just-
heal it back. There we go. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. Calm down.
What the hell?
Calm the fuck down. Oh, I can tell you why you can't do it,
Hit
Babs.
him, Babs. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. I mean, what?
I can tell you why you can't do it, Babs.
Domestic abuse?
You don't have your character select.
I did, and it didn't work.
Left click on your character real quick. I just want to see something. Okay, and now click damage on the card.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
gonna
okay.
do it now. It didn't
So,
do it before.
I'm gonna heal it just so that. Okay, cool. Anyways, that is the end of his
You're
turn,
fine.
and it is Chode's turn. Chode has to make a check.
Come on, Chode.
That's good enough. He manages to maintain his song. Go ahead and take your damage. Oh, did it not? Hold on. Did it not do it? Did he not?
Oh, did it not?
He not? He didn't get his
Did you
acid.
did you click on him? Did you target him?
What is this? Ah, I know what I did. Okay, hold on.
You didn't target him.
You positive motherfucker?
My mistake, so I will allow it to go as is. Saber, you're up.
Okay.
And I did
so
target him. That was
free
the problem.
action-
I wasn't supposed to target him.
Free
I was supposed to
action, I'm
select
going
him.
to drop animated assault.
Okay, so that one goes away. Let me get rid of that.
Oh, by the way, my thing can go away too, the cone. My apologies. Thank you.
I got it.
I'm going to use one action to maintain or to sustain Blood Ward on Chode, because you never know. And then I'm going. Well, no, I can't do that. I can't have 2 hexes. I don't know if acid will affect him.
It won't, Goose.
He's literally throwing acid at people. I mean, think about that.
I think it's inside of him. I think he's a pretty immune to it.
Yep. Here, I'll just because we're getting close to the
Okay,
end
so
of the
what's
battle.
okay? Clarify something to me. What is the difference between negative and evil damage?
There's quite a difference. Negative is typically like, okay, so negative will heal undead, whereas evil won't. That's the big difference.
Okay. Okay. So then, or well, it doesn't matter. He's not a celestial. So...
Nope, he is not a celestial.
Okay. So then I'm gonna try to cast Chilling Darkness against him.
Holy
Against,
shit! I'm pretty sure he is not immune to cold damage. Holy
No,
We
shit!
can only do this once.
I mean, to be honest, machinery does get fucked up when it gets super cold.
I also don't think
I do
he's
have-
immune to
I-
evil.
It's the
But it's
evil's
only if it's
on
celestial.
Celestials.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, roll
So
your
it's
attack.
kind of like half of a spell.
Yep.
So
Roll your attack.
Come on.
That is a miss.
Fuck.
You got a
I'm
hero
gonna-
point?
Oh, speaking of which, yeah, y'all are supposed to have gained a
Hero.
hero point. Sorry, my bad. Whoops. Give
Okay, so
yourselves a hero
I'm
point.
just gonna use my new hero point to reroll
Cool.
that.
Okay,
then
roll it.
Keep me at 1.
Come on.
Oh.
fuck.
Give me that crit card, baby.
Can I use another hero point?
No, you cannot. Give me that
This
crit
is
card.
fucking bullshit.
Fucking
You are
bullshit.
stunned one.
Spell, I'm stunned 1. Okay.
So,
Hot.
you had one more
Alright,
action left
I
during your
guess.
turn, right? Or no, you didn't have any
No,
actions, did you?
that was all my actions.
Okay, go on ahead and drag that to you. You're going to lose an action next turn for being stunned.
That's fine.
Inizio, you're up.
Cry.
Cry. Pain. This is why I don't do direct attacks.
AO is a true neutral. isn't he?
AoE's only
Yes,
for this
true neutral.
wizard.
Mhm.
That's what I thought.
Why?
Just questions. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll cast Searing Light.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and target the Tormentor, but I think it's a range of 100. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just get him.
Oh, hey, is this a ranged attack?
It is,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, I was gonna use a reaction before she rolled, if I didn't know.
Sorry.
I was waiting to
You can-
read it and see
you
if it was
can do it,
actually
it's
an
okay.
attack roll or an effect.
You can still do it.
I'm going to use Shadow Projectile.
Okay.
So it needs to make a will save against the creature she's
Failed.
attacking. So it fails. So the creature is flat-footed, and
Takes
I don't know
full
if it's
damage.
immune to mental damage or not, but it'll
Okay.
take mental damage.
That is a critical then. Okay, Babs?
It's a,
Oh, so he crit failed?
on her attack roll.
No, her
Okay.
attack roll is a critical. Meaning you get to roll your crit card. Draw a crit card for your spell.
Because it's flat-footed, it reduced its AC enough to make it a critical.
Yep.
Let me roll my damage. So 10 mental damage if it fucking matters.
It does.
Okay.
Okay, I don't have an option for a crit.
Okay,
Oh,
I might
wait,
be
there
able to
it
do it.
is.
Hold on. Bloop. I did it. There you go.
Okay.
Normal damage and the target is restrained using your class DC as the DC to escape. Okay, I will drag that to him. Go on ahead and do your spell normally now at this point. With its normal damage.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna see if this does it. It didn't. Okay, he is weak against it, and he takes 10, so that is another. Okay, gotcha. There we go. Okay, it did double damage to him, basically. Because he is weak to
Hot.
good. But because it typed the actual damage as fire, it didn't count, but it very clearly says that it is good.
Okay.
So,
And this isn't.
Oh,
an
so I
undead,
can't
is
use
it?
that.
what do you mean?
It showed me as fire.
Well, I mean, it said I can read it on there. It says divine, evocation, fire, good, and
Yeah.
light.
But
Yeah.
it typed the damage as fire, so it didn't
Right.
it didn't count for the weakness. So I just did it
Probably 'cause
manually.
That's the first one. That's the first one there, and it's probably
Yeah,
why I did it. But...
It's no big deal.
No,
we did it.
it says it in the spell. It's fire damage. That's why I chose it.
Searing light, right?
Because
Yeah.
yes.
The radio deals 5 damage. If the target is a fiend or undead, you deal an extra 5d6 good damage. He is a fiend. Oh,
Oh.
so you're supposed to do
So you deal more damage.
yeah, just okay. Hold on,
You
then I
deal
need to heal one
another
of those.
5d6
I
damage.
need to undo that. So go on ahead and just roll the damage again, because it's the same, and I'll just
Yay.
treat it properly.
More damage.
Okay. Okay, so that's
So
12,
that's the good damage.
and it would be doubled according to this. So I'm just gonna do double damage. Bloop. There we go. He's still alive, but he don't look too good. Is that the end of your
Hell
turn, Bucks?
yeah.
No, who's looking kind of worse for wear?
Nobody in the party looks bad, actually.
Chode.
Not even
Probably
Chode. He looks
Chode.
fine.
Really?
Yes, he's doing great. Oh, I forgot to take away his prone because he did use an action to stand up. Whoops, sorry about that.
All right. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and target Chode. I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, fuck it. Hell yeah.
There you go, boy.
Yeah.
Lucky
And I'm
man.
done.
Better
Okay,
safe than sorry.
Tormentor. Tormentor
Yep.
does not like that you just hit him with good damage, so he is going to attempt to claw you.
He's like me angry. Babs is like, fuck you, bitch. Flippy wow.
That is a miss.
Came into my
Second attack.
hood.
Fuck you, bitch.
That
You
is a
crit
critical
miss,
miss.
you die.
Honestly, Victor, I think the only reason we're doing better than you expected
It's because the
is
monsters are
because of the
failing more than we
rolls.
anticipated.
Fall unconscious. Are you shitting me?
What?
Alright.
Let's go.
Alright. Lorger,
Or the end of your next turn. Oh my god.
you're up,
Hey,
Lorger.
look.
And it
we
takes,
also
and it
still
takes
take-
bleed damage.
Yeah,
Max
yeah.
bleed damage, hell yeah.
We still have LASIK though. We gotta be careful.
We do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's gonna be a
Mhm.
thing.
I'm just, yeah, you guys. Man, what should I do here? I really want to
Go
go back
for
to trying to
LASIK because
push.
we can finish off the Tormentor. Just go for
I want to
LASIK.
I
like
don't-
just push them.
I don't know if pushing's gonna work because of his 4 legs.
He's
and
far too
fortitude.
stable, dude. You're not going to be able to push him.
Mm.
He is his fortitude is in the
Well,
40s.
Your best thing is to try to go for that glass again and fuck that up. honestly, in my opinion, but I could be wrong.
What was the
Let's give
what
her
was
a
the
try
spell
here.
that you cast again, by the way, around the portal, Goose?
Animated assault.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna try smack his glass again.
Okay.
Smack his glass.
That's a miss.
I kind of hope
Look.
we level up from this, but at the same time, I don't know if we will.
Fuck it. I'm gonna punch him again. Let's get that critical
Yeah.
fail.
If we survive,
Critical
we'll
miss.
find out. Ooh.
There it
Oh.
is.
I said,
I want
ooh.
re-roll.
Okay.
Fuck you.
I have a hero point. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
That's
God
Still
damn,
miss.
and you're on a roll
Just-
today. That
Just a
sucks.
miss.
Anything else?
fuck.
You
Can
don't
I
touch-
try? This might sound. Can I try to grapple his arms? Keep them in place. If they're going to be injecting people, it
Hold
better
on.
just be me, type of thing.
Let me check something.
Just grab all
Like,
of his arms, put him behind his back, just like,
Yeah, I
"Fuck
kind
you."
I just like. I want to try. I just want to try to grapple, like restrain him.
You can make a grapple check if you want to. Yes.
You can try.
It's an
Yeah,
athletics check
what's
against
the-
the fortitude AC. It's the exact same thing as trying to shove, so just good luck with that.
Yeah, fucking. You know what? Fucking. Let's do it. Let's just
Okay.
fucking do it. Yeah, that's a fail.
That is a critical
That's in my
failure.
turn.
Hold on.
Oh
That is
shit.
a critical failure.
Oh shit. Damn it. What happened? Hold on. What?
He gets
How
to
does that
take a
even work?
free grapple against you.
The fuck? That's
So-
awkward.
You tried to
Um,
wrestle, and he said, "Nah, bitch, I'm gonna wrestle you back."
Let's see here.
The will of fortitude masters here.
I mean, he
What
a
is your
giant,
fortitude
like,
DC?
Mech.
My fortitude DC is. Would that be class DC or? Where would I actually find my fortitude DC?
Hold on, I don't know how to find it on the character sheets.
Um,
1 second. You have to be...
Well, it's you get plus 11. I don't know if that's only for your rolls for fortitude or if that counts.
Plus your fortitude.
10 plus fortitude, yep.
10 plus your fortitude.
Oh, that would be 10 plus 1. That's 27. So yeah,
Okay, he
he
succeeds.
succeeds.
Okay, so you are
Fuck.
knocked prone, I believe is what it says. Hold on. If it succeeds using the grapple action against you, you fall and land prone. Yes.
Yeah,
Damn.
but what if I was flying? Do I just fall?
So if a flying creature is knocked prone, they fall to the ground.
Okay.
So you do fall to
Okay.
the ground. You're not high enough for it to do damage, but you will get the prone stats. Let me find it real quick.
Okay. At least I'm keeping him busy here.
I mean, you are just an angry, massive
Yeah.
muscle, so
Uh,
you're kind of just flailing
and
around
that's the
while you're
end of
trying
your
to
turn, right?
grapple his ass.
Yeah, that's in my turn. I'm trying to keep him kind of distracted and just focused on me.
Grill, you're up.
Alright, still
Hey,
gonna
real, fuck them up.
keep running Tormentor, try to finish it off if I can.
Oh, I got something funny I can try to do.
Ooh,
I wonder.
that is it's a hero point.
Okay.
It says it's only a miss,
Yeah, it's
Right,
just a
which
miss.
is weird.
even though it was a nat 1.
I think it was.
Wait,
You know
was
what?
it in that one? Oh, it
Was.
is.
It is in that one. Why did it
That's
not?
weird.
I wonder if he has
Do
something
you,
to where.
do you have a
Hold
thing
on.
for that, Ryan?
I don't know. I don't know. Victor's like looking at this like, bitch, you ain't getting away with this unless you can.
It's got to be like a class thing.
Well, even if I hero pointed it, so it's not like it matters. But I wonder what that is, because I was
I'm just curious at this point.
right.
Does a natural 1 not count? Any attack of a crit roll 1 is a critical fumble. I'm so confused,
I would
but
just
whatever. The
reroll.
system is smart, so I'm gonna say the system knows more than I do. So you get this one because the system decided you get this one. So yeah.
Fuck it.
It's
So
not-
then
it's not
I guess
critical.
I
take it.
Yeah, I guess I don't use a hero point.
Yeah, you
then, 'cause
don't
it's
you don't have to
just
use a
miss.
hero point if you don't
Just
want to
take
reroll. I mean, you can
it,
use a
dude.
hero point to
Yeah,
reroll
I'll
that, but
take it. It's a 1 in a million thing, so I'll take it. I'll just do a map minus for my next attack then. Come on, please hit this bitch. It needs to die. Okay. Alright, I tried.
You did.
Anything else?
Let's see. I'm trying to think. Where is... Let's go to... How does the heal shots work? How does that work?
You have to load a heal shot into your gun and then you shoot them with it.
Okay, cause I think my gun is still unloaded because I don't think I ever reloaded that bitch.
Right. So are you gonna?
So
load
I guess
in
I
the
can
heal
take the
shot?
action. So how would I do that as far as inventory goes?
Changing. You have to change
It
your
takes
ammunition
one-
on
it
that
takes
gun
one
to that
action to
ammo.
reload.
Yes, and then you need to change the ammunition on the gun to that ammo.
I'm not sure how to do that.
On your gun.
You see, there's a little
uh,
drop down
yeah.
for the ammunition. It should be.
I mean, I can barely read my fucking shit half the time, so I really
There,
can't
I did it
see
for you. Done.
if there's a drop. Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Thanks, Dad.
On to Grand Tormentor
I
Lassic.
literally can't read half my fucking shit on my character sheet, so.
Let's see here. He is going to target Blorger again. And he is going to syringe you.
Oh, I love being fucking penetrated. Fucking, what the fuck?
He missed.
It's a miss. It should have been a critical miss, but oh well.
Why is it doing that?
Why?
And
Yeah. Why is
knows
it not
best.
doing crits now? What is?
I
Did we
don't know.
exceed
What
the crit
hell
limit?
happened? I don't know. Anyways,
We went through the entire deck.
y'all got one, so did they, I guess. I don't know. Let's okay, so he's gonna map -5 you. That's a hit. Okay.
Oh, because I'm prone. Okay,
Yes.
that's right. But no, wait. It's because I'm flat-footed. I can't be flat-footed.
It calls it flat-footed, but it is from prone, and yes, you can still get that penalty. It does.
Because
It
prone
does
also
very clearly
gives
say
Give me a
on
second, my wife
prone.
is calling me.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You okay? Yeah. Yeah. Give me a second.
2d6.
Yeah. Let's do the damage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, you're resistant to fire.
Yes.
I am resistant to fire, so
You have resistance 5 from my spell, and I don't know if you have natural
Sweet.
resistance.
There you go. 9 fire,
well,
and
I'm in
also
rage
the
form.
syringe is dealing damage now.
gotcha. Give me a second.
Fucking finally.
Now,
We got something other than acid.
Let's see.
For
here.
some reason,
Fire.
acid doesn't do damage. That's why I was like, why does he keep getting fucking
Rage.
acid?
He's like, I'm trying to hurt you. You're
and
not
Trying to make sure
that-
that I'm not resistant to fire is on top of his thing. 'Cause
it'd
since
be on
I'm,
the bottom left of
dragon-
your sheet.
Yeah, you have fire
bottom
5.
left. Yeah, it's just his then. So fire
Yep.
5. So
It reduces
that
it
I would
by
only
5 damage.
take 4 fire. I'm sorry.
It reduces that damage by 5. So the 9.
Yeah.
It reduces it by 5. So you take 4 fire damage and 17 syringe damage.
Okay. I'm gonna do this for the fire. Do 103. And then I'll just use the damage button.
Yep.
From the syringe.
And
Here we go.
Chode's turn.
Okay, I'll be right back real quick.
Chode has to make one more check. This might be the end
Come on, Chode.
of the round.
Come
Or
on,
the
come on.
combat. We will see.
Come on, Jody.
Come on, Chode.
He is successful. Okay.
Fuck.
So with a final shout from his song, the portal vaporizes, and with it, so do the monsters.
Oh,
But
damn,
there's
Lasik
something-
is fucking poof.
Yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck! Take the bingo! Yes!
Well, okay then.
Excuse you?
That's what I need is vaporize into nothing because the
You
connection
guys
is gone.
didn't, you guys didn't see any of
to
that, did you?
atoms.
I need
I did.
everybody.
Reduced to ash.
I need everybody to make a reflex save as LASIK ruptures
Hot.
and his chemicals spew out everywhere.
He has a death blast.
Yes,
Of course he
does.
does.
Ah, fucking hell.
You take double
I'm gonna
damage.
re-roll that.
I'm gonna assume I got a high enough roll, so
Babs,
praise
you
Jesus.
failed.
Yeah, fuck, I'm gonna re-roll that. My
For
last
real.
hero. I'm re-rolling.
Whenever there's something in the chat like that, please make sure to roll with the chat. By the way, not just off your sheet.
What?
Grill and Inizio rolled from their sheet. Please make sure to click the object in chat when they comes.
There's been times I've clicked on that and it hasn't done shit. So I just.
I
Same,
understand.
but I get treated like I'm dumb, so.
I'm not
You're not dumb,
like you're
Babs.
dumb.
Victor, why do you treat your wife like she's
I
dumb?
do
That's
not.
horrible.
Lord have mercy.
Alright, so how much damage do I get?
Okay, well hold on. I haven't rolled the damage yet, y'all. Come on, calm down. Jesus.
Well, come on.
Okay, so let's see here. Saber
me.
takes double, and it looks like
I re-rolled
everybody...
the last hero point.
Oh, so you just take normal. Everybody just takes normal.
I just
damage.
take normal.
Yeah, everybody takes normal damage. From
Yeah.
this.
I'll rather take normal than fucking crit.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
yeah.
44 damage.
Especially because it's.
That.
Bye bye.
Oof.
I'm unconscious.
Motherfucker, god damn it. I'm just gonna wait for everybody to click their shit.
Well,
before I
your
click
character's
mine.
dead. Goose. Deuces.
Deuces.
What are you talking about? He's
I'm
dead.
gonna
He's
use my
just
heal shot to shoot him.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah, no,
dead.
he's
he's
just
just
dead.
unconscious. And
No,
we'll
he's
end the
dying.
encounter. Yes. Yay.
Did we level up from that?
I mean,
No, sir.
No, you did not.
Damn it. I feel like we've
Did
been
it
stuck
already
at level
add it to you?
7 for a while.
Yeah, you have.
It did.
I'm going to take us back
This can't be
to
like a DM moment. Like,
Theater of the Mind. For now.
I'm still
also,
dying.
It's okay. They'll be able to recover you. At the end of the combat, we're going to take a
Dead
quick
body.
break. We'll be right back to finish things up. Okay? But we're going to take a real quick break. We'll be right back, everybody. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. You guys didn't see.
Guys,
kill him.
Guys, help!
I'm just gonna
Help me,
stab
I'm
him in the back of the
dying.
neck.
Hello.
I have the
Guys,
healing
help.
hands.
I'm
I
only
have
a
the healing
dying
hands.
one. Help! It's tragic.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh my
I'm a
god.
dying 1 of 5. Help! It's
You
tragic.
automatically recovered. Fuck off.
You're not dying anymore. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
you're not. You
up.
got you
Guys,
gain
help
one
me, I'm a
health
1
point because you're
HP,
an
help.
annoying bitch.
I
Guys,
was
help! I'm
literally
only at
gonna
1
slap him
HP.
across the face with healing hand.
But meanwhile, so the effect of the magic obviously takes off, and this large Lassic creature blows up and does this whole thing. But the rumbling continues as the portal dissipated during the spell thing, but the actual portal itself shatters. It doesn't do any damage or break anything or anything of that nature, but it does shatter. And a large shockwave comes off of it, shattering windows and roughing up the town around it, roughly. Slowly but surely, townsfolk start to inch their way out to see the devastation, so to speak, in this area, and Chode collapses.
No.
I run up, just kind of similar to what I do to Nameless. I run up, take him in my arms.
Okay. What is the rest of the party doing at this point?
Running up next to him.
Running to
watching.
Chode.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So Chode has continued to age even more to the point where he's practically a corpse at this point. The life is slowly leaving him. It's fairly clear also that this isn't like damage, like he's not hurt. He's just dying at this point. And he smiles weakly at the party, and says, I guess that you never stopped being a hero, do you?
I can cast Spirit Link. I can cast this.
What the fuck is... You form a spirit link with another creature, taking in its pain when you cast the spell at the start of each of your turn. The target is below maximum. This has nothing to do with hit points, Babs. He's dying from old age.
Take his pain.
He has no pain. He's dying. I'm sorry, Babs. He is dying.
It's a spiritual transfer.
Try as you might, it does not seem to have any effect here.
Aww.
I apologize.
I looked down at him in my arms, and it's like, you fought like a true warrior, and now you may rest a true warrior's death on the battlefield.
He nods and closes his eyes, and the last words he says is, "Finish it." And he falls into his death.
Can I take one of his, I'm assuming he has an instrument of some sort.
He does not. He is no longer carrying an instrument. He gave up music, remember?
Does he have that
used his
sword on
voice.
him from the picture?
No.
Nothing
What does
on
he
him?
have on him? I'm not
Chode
trying to
dies
pillage his
bad.
Let
body.
me see
I'm gonna
here.
loot
One
his
second.
core.
No, I know
I
what
just
she's going
want
for.
something to remember him by.
He is wearing.
You know what?
He is wearing. Oh,
You know
no,
what?
hold on. He is wearing a necklace. He is wearing a necklace that carries the symbol of Deepal on it. It looks like it may have been a gift from the dwarves when he left.
Okay,
There's your keepsake.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that, but if we go back to Deep Hall, I'm gonna give it back to the dwarves. But I do have a religious symbol with me, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave that with him. It's like the thing
Okay.
I've had since I first started.
Okay. As you guys are sitting here mourning, the storm continues. There's no seeming stop to the rain. It's still raining really hard. And Lord Elmer returns with his assortment of people. Blogger just lifts his head to the sky and wails out a roar of sadness and anguish.
Yeah,
Fair
sorry, I
enough.
didn't want to interrupt.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah.
The Lord Elmer like steps away from his guards and walks forward, seeing the dead Chode. And he looks around. And he says he will be given a hero's burial. We will hold a funeral.
I want to, while we're doing this, I have like burial wraps in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
I want to, if he has like a cloak or something on him, I want to take off the cloak, neatly fold it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm actually going to hand it to Blorger.
Fair enough. Okay.
I know it's probably not your size, but something to remember friends by is
We use as a belt.
Okay, fair enough. As you're doing this,
Oh, yeah.
the Lord kind of looks at the party and like he rests. He just kind of comes up to one of y'all. It doesn't really matter who. I'm gonna assume probably Saber. Because he's like kind of manipulating the body. So he comes up to him and like rests his hand on his shoulder and he says, "We will take care of things, I promise." And he then looks around and kind of speaks out to the.
Do this.
No. He's talking about like burial and stuff. He's not stopping you from doing what you're doing.
Oh no, I know.
But he looks around to the rest of the people, not y'all at this point, and he says that Bleed Guard will survive as we always have. Open the gates, the people may come in. Now we must begin to repair what is broken. And the people kind of just like murmur to themselves, and it's a sense of sorrow. You know, everybody's kind of sad about what's going on here. Like it's not, you know, the greatest of outcomes. He says, he turns to the party again and says, "Take your time to mourn. We will bury him when the sun shines again, not during this storm."
I think he would want to be buried at home.
I think so too.
This is not.
We can make that. We can make that happen. I'll reach out to the. I'll reach out to DPALS and see if we can get an envoy.
Yes.
Anizio, you have the necklace.
Yeah, babe.
It's gonna be going to DePaul. Yes.
Okay.
Are you offering it to the Lord to send with the message?
Not just yet.
Absolutely. His people need to remember him. He's a fucking
Well,
hero.
will be.
Okay, fair enough. He'll take
Just
the
not just
necklace.
at the moment.
He says, for now, rest.
I don't know, babe. I don't know.
Can you mute yourself, Sam? Sorry.
Oh, I thought I was muted. Apologies.
It's okay. So he takes the necklace and nods to y'all and says, "For now, relax, recuperate, and restore your wounds. Your gold is no good here." And with that, he's going to nod to his guards and he's going to step away.
Saber's just gonna take his time to wrap the body.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of like murmuring to himself, but it's like kind of like a generalized prayer.
I have a question. Well, actually, I need to ask you this in private. Hold on, I'll send you a message. Because it has something to do with something we were talking about earlier. There it is.
Oh, he's typing.
Oh, I'm a fast typer. I'm a clickety clacker. You should know that. I need an honest answer to that one too, by the way.
You best be 100% honest. You
Yeah.
better be fucking.
Well, he knows what I mean. He knows what I'm saying.
I'll destroy your butthole if you're not.
Mm-hmm.
What? Kind of gay, but I like it.
By the way,
So-
if it wasn't made clear
so-
from the description, the shard here is broken.
Yeah, we can't figure
Kind
it
of
out.
figured. Yeah, kind of figured.
So, easiest way I could explain it is I had it open during combat because that's how I do my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got next to Chode, I just kind of like tossed it to the side. And
So
then
you're not
started
holding it.
I'm currently not holding it. No.
Okay. Let's see here then. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Whoop. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be Sam. Okay, Sam. Make a will save.
Fuck. I'm not that good with will save. I don't have no hero points.
The book that he has tossed to the side, you see the pages flipping in the wind. And it catches your eye, even with everything that's going on. And you hear whispers reaching out from the book. They find you, but without words, you can feel them kind of piercing into your brain. You hear as if like, there's no words, mind you. You just kind of hear this in your head, okay? But you hear multiple voices that all seem the exact same, but you can tell that they're different for some reason, but they all kind of overlap each other. Of people going, "No, not this one. This is the wrong one. Take the other." and then it's gone. So anyways,
Just staring at the book. Just fucking staring like
you see
at
him
the
staring
book,
at
like,
your
what
book, by the way, Goose.
like what the, and I'm not happy. Like you see a very angry look on his face now as he's staring at the book.
I'll go over and pick up the book and just, are you okay?
Fucking magic. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what it's used for.
That's a thing.
It
yes.
It spoke to me.
It does that from time to time.
I don't think he likes it.
Yeah, me
Morgan
no
doesn't like
it.
a lot of things, but
Well, he especially doesn't like magic.
No, not this one. Maybe me. I don't fucking know. The other one.
I don't know. It could be talking about you, could be talking about Chode.
I could take the book from you and take care of it to where it doesn't speak ever again.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
Burn that bitch.
I don't like it when it penetrates.
It's kind of one of those things, and I'll chuck the book,
and it
just reappears in my hands.
Yep.
Hey, Grill, do me a favor, just so I can explain this a little better. Chuck your gun far away real quick.
Chucks it.
You throw it, later, and like as you're throwing it, like everybody tries to follow it, but they like lose it in the storm, and like nobody can figure out where the hell it landed until you realize it's back in its holster.
It blinks in my hand, just goes right in the holster. It's like
magic.
Cursed items.
You're just jealous.
Curse, actually.
All magic is curse.
As you guys are doing this too, a couple of like clerics and like holy people come to collect Chode's body, to take to a nearby chapel. They state that you guys can come visit if you like, but they do need to get it out of the rain and all this stuff, you know, and take care of the dead, as they say, you know.
By the time they got there, I assumed I'd finished wrapping it and procuring the.
So there's 4 of them, and they kind of like each lift and carry Chode away. As they walk through the crowd parts respectfully for Chode and falls silent as he passes by. Afterwards, the townspeople, in their industrious nature, immediately start the cleanup process. They start picking up stones and stuff. Some people are even looking at those weird stone fingers that are still there and seeing like if like they're talking about like removing them, or even if they possibly can because they're unsure, you know. So that's the kind of stuff that's going on around you at the time.
So the stone fingers, where did those pop up at?
Out of the ground.
Just around the arch?
You saw them in the thing. They were the things that were off to the side around you guys. So it made kind of like there were 6 of them, and there was like a circle all the way around the pillar. That
I noticed that. I didn't realize that was the fingers.
Yeah.
Okay. And the arch is like broken.
Broken. It's still there, but it's broken.
I'll do the same thing as I did before. I'll just try to.
It's just wet stone now. There is nothing special about this anymore. It is just wet stone.
Well, I guess that was the quickest one we've done so far, so.
Well, at least there's that. Because we
That's
still have plenty more to do.
Well, what you don't realize is that it's not waiting for us to go in. It's coming out. We have to be quick about this. It's fully aware of what we're trying to do.
You need to hit the road.
Yes.
I know we just got here, but we need to go.
Yep. Soriel not going to be staying for Chode's funeral to because they're going to throw a funeral when the transitioning of him to DePaul.
How many days do we lose?
It would be 3 days.
We don't have time. I don't think we have time. It took us 5
Honestly.
days to get here, and we barely made it.
In all honesty, that was our burial service for Chode, just being here.
I know Nameless wasn't here when Chode was here. However, the gods spoke of him and they spoke kindly of him. He was a hero.
I
They
believe
see
you
him.
did meet Chode, actually, because you joined the party in DePaul. And you were there for the
I did, but I
transition.
never got a chance. I chased the party
Yeah.
after Chode left.
Right,
So I never
okay,
actually
okay.
got to meet him.
Okay.
But the gods spoke of him. That's how I
Yes.
knew who he was.
Yes.
And I know I wasn't as close to him as Blorger or Grill, but I think the reason he was here, and the reason we're all here, I don't think he would be upset if we missed just one service for him.
His last words were to finish it.
Yes.
Fair
That's
enough.
what we're gonna do for Chode.
I'm gonna try to find the Lord in the crowd if he hasn't walked away.
He started to, but you can stop him. That's fine.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I know we had pseudo agreed on us staying for a week. But given the circumstances, these shards aren't waiting around anymore.
I think we
We
all
need
can
to
see
go.
that clearly. You can
We need to
forget
go.
anything that you need, and don't worry, we'll take care of your friends. He will be treated as the
We
hero.
appreciate your hospitality. We appreciate you taking care of our friend.
He
if there's
turns
any
to
need
one of
for
the
us in
guards.
future,
He turns to one of the guards. Open the gates for them. They're allowed access to anywhere that they need to go. If they need purchase, if they need stay. I can't speak for the merchants, but any stay that during their time here will be on the crown. And the guard nods.
so if there's any need for us in the future, don't be afraid to reach out.
He nods.
I know once all this is over, I hope to return.
He nods and he starts to turn and walk away, and he says, "I don't think any of us make it to the end." And he continues his walk away.
Only one way to find out, and I turn and walk.
Fair enough. With that, unless if anybody has anything pressing, we're going to end the actual session part of the session, and we're going to continue by talking about where we're going next. So unless if anybody has anything they need to do in character, we're going to move into an out of character stance real quick. Okay.
I don't
Cool.
have anything.
Okay. So that being said, where is the party going to go next? Let me take us to the world map.
The Evergrove, Midvale, Grimvane, and I think we have one we haven't found.
There is one that is not known to you all.
Mm-hmm.
I say we start from the closest.
And I did say something
Evergrove.
between sessions that I talked about. The party will not visit every shard, just that you know.
Right.
So, yeah.
So yeah, we have Evergrove, Midvale, and Grimvane.
So where does the party want to go? Grimvane is a desert city. Midvale is kind of your standard human settlement-y kind of thing in the woods. So think like ranger kind of thing. And Evergrove is the elven settlement. Also, Midvale has a very heavy halfling population. They have a shire-like area.
I mean, if we do the closest one, that'd be the Evergrove. Be the elves.
Yep, the Evergrove would be the closest one.
I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
That's fine.
So in the next session, the party will be moving forward into the Evergrove, leaving Chode to the hands of the Bleak Guard people to send him home to the mountain home of DePaul, where he will be venerated as a hero, no doubt. So thank everybody for coming today. I know this was a bit of a dour episode of this stream, but things are only going to get darker from here. The void is seeping into Prima heavily at this point, and its influence can be seen everywhere. But thank you all for joining. I had great fun with it. I was excited about this one, actually. I was
Mhm.
excited about the return of Chode. And I'm hoping that my wife doesn't stab me to death in my sleep for killing off her character, but love you, Babs.
She's
I
like,
mean,
I'm bummed
considering
out. Fuck you.
before
She's considering
before
it.
this, you kept saying, "Oh, Chode's already dead. Chode's already dead. Chode's already dead."
I said he was as good as dead. And I was telling you the truth. He was as good as dead. So, same with Lassic. He was as good as dead. Lassic is now dead too. So, but anyways, so thank you all for
Rip the
coming.
homie.
Let's see here. Next stream would be Remnant on Monday. And
Monday.
we have the off week. I don't think I'm going to be doing my stream on Tuesday. I'm trying to peel back away from some of the streams because I have so many. So I think I'm going to be giving the Tuesday one a miss. Sorry, everybody. I might start it back up eventually, but I'm not going to do it right now. So then Wednesday will be Sam's stream for the Man of Medina or Medan or whatever it is. And
Yeah,
then
something.
Thursday will
The
be our
man.
variety stream. We were going to do Phasmo, but I ended up being sick and I didn't want to cough at people. So we might do Phasmo this coming week if everybody's down for that. And then Sunday will be the Baldur's Gate stream. So, and then it starts all over again. So thank you all so much for coming.
Sunday, the Baldur's Gate stream.
Yeah, the Sunday's Baldur's Gate stream is going to unfortunately.
Sunday will have to be a variety.
We'll do a
or
variety.
an off day.
Yeah, no, we'll probably just fill it with a variety since I'm getting rid of Tuesday. I don't want to get rid of too much, so we might fill it with like a variety, something or other. But thank you all so much for coming out, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Woo, 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 woo.
Hate you, Sam.